Recommended by hospitals, doctors, and nurses. Your family can take their temperatures in seconds to know where they stand in the fight against COVID-19. Protect your family from the spread of this deadly disease and stay safe with Exergen.
Your home for NASCAR.
Better Country 94.1, The Brand.
From Daytona International Speedway, this is NASCAR Live Race Day. Now, back to Woody Kane.
Closing in on opening ceremonies for the Blue Green Vacations Duel at Daytona. Let's go back trackside now and hear from some more drivers. This is a cup race, Steve, but you're standing by with the Xfinity champ.
Yeah, how about that? Xfinity Series champion, trying to make a start here in the Great American Race. Austin Cindric has a beautiful Verizon flat black Ford Mustang. Man, this car looks sharp, that's for sure. Austin, you need to race your way into the Great American Race. Just your thoughts as you get prepared to do that.
Yeah, obviously this car would look really great on Sunday, so I'm excited for that opportunity. Try and get a Verizon 5G Ford Mustang in the show. It's a big deal as I trying to start my first cup race.
Well, there you have it, trying to get your first cup race. Any teammates, any friends, any strategy, or how do you approach this one?
Well, in some ways, it's a bit of stranger danger here. I mean, a lot of these guys don't know me, and I can respect that. Obviously, I've got Joey and obviously Matt and the rest of the Fords to try and help me out, or at least to lean on those guys. First laps in traffic, first laps in a pack, so we're right in the thick of things.
Wow, sounds pretty easy. Well, he's a champ, that's for sure. That's Austin Cindric, ready to go from the 10th spot. Starting directly in front of him in the 8th spot is Kyle Larson, and he's with Dylan Welch right now.
Steve, we were just talking about dirt racing, and Larson just asked me if I'm going to retire. So I don't know if that's a good sign of what he thinks of my results or not. But, hey, in all seriousness, getting ready to get back in this car, make your competitive return to NASCAR racing. What's the level of anticipation like for you as we get introduced to driver intros here?
What'd you just say?
What's the level of anticipation like for you as you get set to return to a competitive racing in the NASCAR series?
Yeah, it's just really exciting. It's been a long time since I've been in a cup car, let alone in a race. So I'm really looking forward to this, getting some laps, getting familiar with things, familiar with listening to a spotter. It's been a long time since I've heard anybody on my radio. So there's a lot to get used to, and just very thankful to be out here racing. So hopefully the night goes smooth. We can inch our way forward and get a good starting spot for Sunday.
Now there's some other guys that made a jump to a new team, new car sort of thing. They had the clash to get used to all of these new things. For you, this is it. You're in a competitive situation. So how do you balance the adjustment of all of that and combine that with having to race in advanced positions too?
Yeah, there's obviously a lot that
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leave Heads.
mean, Anna Kelly comes off the bench and after having been cold for 27 minutes, hits the biggest shot of the game, and, Vila hits some free throws. We got a couple things about the West. They're super well coached. They've got seniors. The best kids play great. They're stuff there. Tried to get some management. That's a tough place to play. Coach team with a lot of winning. I just thought we did a pickup job defensively to be able to allow.
It's officially go time right now. You've got back-to-back nights here against North Platte and Cook, and blink our eyes and subs are here starting Monday. So it's time to get into high gear.
Yeah, no, I mean this is what you work for. This is what you go through the grind for. This is what the off-season waits for. This is what all those little extra things that you do is for. It's the fun part of the season. It's kind of do or die time. It's win or go home coming up at the end of the week, next week on Friday, and you're playing for a huge opportunity. Playing for an opportunity to represent the county community down in Lincoln and to chase something that very few teams get to do. So this is what it's all about. And I think our kids are kind of starting to feel that excitement, feeling a little bit of that pressure, and that's going to help. That a little bit of that anxiety to drive performance is what I'm hoping.
Obviously, still funny can have these power points, but you guys have 5 shooting. Gearing's sitting at 11. They've got Blair right behind him, so I guess if things ended today, that'd be the opponent. I'm sure you're hard at it, looking at the way things might shake out, but let's get to first things first. This is a really talented North Platte team. Grayson Hannah Borg, I mean, she's a near 20-point per game scorer. If they run the same style, it's going to be similar basketball to what you're seeing from North Platte on film right now.
Yeah, so Northside does a really nice job of running down the shelf. Grayson kind of ahead of that monster. So she's the best defensive player I've ever seen. Take Grayson girls basketball since I've been here 8 years. She's the best defensive player we've encountered. Hyperactive, she knows where the ball's going. She's knack for it. She's strong, likes the contact. She plays it well. But yeah, I've got her averaging 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals, and 5 assists. Again, so those are some pretty incredible numbers. We got to make sure that we neutralize her. We've been talking about Mariah Lula, and I think this opportunity for her. Hey, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So you got to go put the team together. You got to figure out how to get a win here. And I think it's going to be a great point guard challenge. I think they are going to try to speed us up, and they got some big kids. The Purdy girl and Orr, 6'3", 6 foot. They jump really, really well. It's going to be a great test for us. It's going to be kind of the same thing. Hey, we're going to be better after playing North Platte, win, lose, or draw. And I think if we manage ourselves, if we're on the floor, if we do little things well, I think we can do it.
Boxing out's got to be huge in this environment. Yeah. Right? Purdy was huge on the glass.
Yeah, she's 6 foot, but she's extra long, and she's doing it really, really well. So she's just dangerous on and around the glass. That's where I've got my 7% coming from. And so and even good over she's calling dangerous. Fade away, further enough. Doesn't matter if she's 6 feet, 8 feet. She's a jump shooter. So she's a tremendous athlete. Or is 6'3". She's just different. The way she moves, her athleticism, her coordination. She's going to go play big one softball. She's fantastic. Extended range out to about 17, 18 feet. Really distance. So we're going to get a great test. And I think that we have to box out. Our emphasis for the week is close out, box out, run, and out. We can do those 4 things consistently the whole game. I think it's going to be very competitive.
Those are keys to the game. With them for our Team Auto Center. Key to the game tonight, Team Auto Center. All of that line team to get that vehicle purchase. That Team Auto, Dave Polish, as always, my man, appreciate the help. Have some fun and best of luck tonight. Fun time of year coming down the street.
Absolutely, sir. Thanks a lot, man.
Come back right after this. We're back on the radio network, TV and radio coverage for tonight as Scottsbluff gets set for a girls and boys home doubleheader against North Platte. Girls game, of course, coming up first. Let's get to pregame coaches' comments with Cats head coach Dave Polish. Coach's thoughts brought to you by The Zone and Scottsbluff Screen Printing. Spring sports season just around the corner. Doesn't feel like it, but it is. See Shane Wilson and his staff to be in The Zone all season long. Well, Coach, it is officially the home stretch, and You guys pulled one out in an always tough environment on Saturday, so you go 2-0 last weekend. Roll of the Lions, no issues there. And then mentioned always tough in Sydney. You guys come through with 20 penalties down the stretch. Walk us through that one and how you guys got the double.
Yeah, I think ultimately that game came down to fourth quarter. He's going to give us one field goal. That was a nice job of coming back. In the second half, late in the third and fourth quarter, to be able to make a win. Anna Kelly comes off the bench and having been a phone hits the biggest shot of the game. Vila hits the free throws. We got a couple things to bounce our way. They're super well coached. They've got seniors. The rest of the kids played great. Kind of threw himself there early on in that game. And I just super proud of our kids for having a good diversity there. That's a tough place to play in. It's a well-coached team with a lot of position of winning. I just thought we did a good enough job defensively to be able to come out alive.
It's officially go time right now. We've got back-to-back nights here in Platte, and we'll go and blink our eyes and subject here starting Monday. So it's time to get into high gear.
Yeah, no, this is what you work for. This is what you go through the grind for. This is what the offense is waiting for. This is what all extra things that you do. Where's the fun part of the season, right? It's kind of do or die time. It's win or go home coming up at the end of the week, next week on Friday. And it's you playing for a huge opportunity, for a good opportunity in the community down in Lincoln and to chase something that very few teams get to do. So this is what it's all about. And I think our kids are kind of starting to feel that excitement and feel a little bit of that pressure, and I think that's going to help. That a little bit of that anxiety is going to drive performance is what I'm hoping.
Obviously, still plenty can happen with these power points, but you guys number 5 shoot. Gearing sitting at 11. They've got Blair right behind them, so I guess if things ended today, that'd be the opponent. I'm sure you're hard at it, looking at the way things might shake out, but let's get to first things first. And this is a really talented North Platte team. Gracie Hannenborg, she's a near 20-point per game scorer. If they run the same style, it's going to be similar basketball to what you're seeing from North Platte on film right now.
Yeah, so North Platte does a really nice job of run and jump. Making Gracie Hannenborg as kind of the head of that monster, and so she's the best defensive player I've ever seen. Take break for girls basketball since I've been here 8 years. She's the best defensive player we've encountered. She's hyperactive. She's knows where the ball's going. She's got a knack for it. She's strong. She likes the contact. She plays her well. But yeah, I've got her averaging 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals, and 5 assists a game. So those are some pretty incredible numbers. So we got to make sure that we utilize her. We've been talking about Mariah Vila. I think this opportunity for her. Hey, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So you got to go put the team together. You got to figure out how to win here. I think it's going to be a great point guard challenge. I think they are going to try to speed us up, and they got some big kids. The Purdy girl and Orr, 6'3", 6 foot. They jump really, really well. And, it's going to be a great test for us. It's going to be kind of the same thing. Hey, we're going to be better after playing North Platte. Win, lose, or draw. And I think
1,500. Let's get to it with our starting lineups. Chris Control with you from our Logos broadcast location, just near courtside here at Scottsbluff High. Stop into Logos, downtown Gary. They have to take care of all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Clancy Brown, a 5'8" freshman, averages 6. Gracie Hannenborg, a 5'8" senior, averages 18. Taja Botts, a 5'8" senior. She averages 3.5 points per game. Carly Purdy, a 6-foot sophomore, 10 points and 8 rebounds per contest. And Abby Orr, a 6'2" senior, averages 8 points and 5 rebounds per game. Now we'll get a little bit of a change once again to the starting lineup for the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats. Mariah Vila, 5'3" junior, in the starting 5. Obviously, Emma Foot, a 5'6" senior. Izzy Wright, a 5'5" senior. Peyton Berta, 5'8" sophomore, averages 10.5. And Avery Fox, a starter tonight as well. The senior has been a role player for most of the season, getting the start here tonight. So Avila averages 11 foot, just under 7. Izzy Wright, 3. Peyton Berta, 10.5. And Avery Fox rounds out the starting 5. Of course, we'll see plenty of Sabrina Harsh, 9.7 rebounds. Callie Wright and Jamison Howard and Anna Kelly figure into the mix tonight as well, you would imagine, for Scottsbluff. They're 15-5 under head coach Dave Bolish. North Platte, under the direction of head coach Tyson Hammond, they are 12-6. North Platte has won 8 of their last 9 coming in. They've hammered Alliance by 56, beat Sydney, and they beat McCook, tomorrow's opponent, 64-27. McCook check that. North Platte, of course, controls the opening tip. Offensive end, they're on the road. Blue uniforms for tonight. Scottsbluff in the home whites. Quick foul called against Avery Fox. Hannah Borg at the stripe, where so far this year she's shooting 76% on the season. Able to knock down the first. Second on the way from Hannah Borg, and it's a 2-0 start here for North Platte on the road. Full court pressure. We'll see this pretty much from start to finish. Avila staying patient. Now rushes it across the timeline. Hannah Borg defends. Head coach Dave Bolish called her the best defender they've seen in his 8 years with the program. That ball is tipped and an early turnover committed by Scottsbluff. 2-0 North Platte. Clancy Brown now bots in the left corner. It's Abby Orr driving along the baseline. They nearly throw it away. Hannah Borg has it. Little crossover dribble up top, feeds the corner. Left corner 3 would not go. Purdy was there for an offensive rebound, got away from her, and grabbing the miss was Mariah Avila. She gets her feet set, can't knock down the triple on the offensive end. Here comes North Platte looking to run. Hannah Borg spins. We're going to get a whistle and a violation, a travel called on Gracie Hannaborg. First turnover committed by North Platte. Hannah Borg averages 18. Purdy defending on the point. Now Hannah Borg will pick up against Mariah Avila. Avila will bring it across the timeline for Scottsbluff. Looks left side to Peyton Berta. Berta driving along the baseline, puts it up. Shot was altered a little bit by 6'2" Abby Orr. North Platte has it, 6 minutes and 35 seconds to play in this first quarter. Clancy Brown is a 5'8" freshman, was visiting with their head coach Tyson Hammond earlier, and he said their plan was to kind of ease her into this season, but they've had a few injuries, including 2 sophomores, Sedina Hayes, and they had to kind of rush Brown into the mix, and he said she has come along very nicely so far this season. Scottsbluff with it. 6:10 to go, opening quarter. After the miss at the line moments ago from Orr. Into the paint. Now Izzy Wright behind the arc. Fox, long 3 on the way. Mariah Avila gets Scottsbluff on the board. Opening tray for Avila, and Scottsbluff with the 1-point lead, 3-2. With 5:45 to go, rushing it to the bucket, and scoring is Gracie Hannaborg. She's got the first 4 points for North Platte, and a chance now for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Hannaborg on the make. It is a 5-3 lead for North Platte. Avila with Hannaborg defending. Across the timeline, Scottsbluff with the 1 field goal. The tray on the last trip down from Avila. Izzy Wright up top. Now right side. Working it along the baseline is Avila. Picks up her dribble. Finds Fox. Now Avila. This time from a little further out it won't go. Offensive rebound. Grab momentarily. And now we're going to get a whistle and a travel call. It was grabbed momentarily by Scottsbluff. And Botts got in there. Got her hands on it. Shuffled the feet before releasing that pass down floor. So the second turnover of the game committed by the Bulldogs. Izzy Wright, mid-range jumper, will not go. Rebounding for North Platte is the 6-foot sophomore Carly Purdy. Up ahead quickly to Abby Orr. Orr spins into the middle. Orr will stop and pop. Left that little mid-range jumper short. Here comes Emma Foote. Foote will bring it herself. Bounce pass now from Berta up top to Avila. Leaves it underneath, and Fox scores off the feed from Mariah Avila, and we're tied at 5. 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Clancy Brown finds Purdy rolling to the bucket, can't score, grabs her miss, goes up, second opportunity, and Carly Purdy's got her first basket of the night. Averages 10 and 8 rebounds. She was a monster on the boards last year as a freshman in this matchup at GNAC in Columbus. Dribble handoff action, long two-point jumper. Would not go for Peyton Berta, or tipped it over to Taja Botts, the 5'8 senior. Gets it to Gracie Hanneborg. Left side, Clancy Brown, the freshman guard. Brown holds, now Botts to Orr. They're very spread out here on this trip down. Hanneborg will hand it off to Clancy Brown. To Orr. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Cutting, stepping in defensively, almost coming up with the steal was Izzy Wright. Instead tipped it away out of bounds. It'll stay on the North Platte offensive end. Sabrina Harsh, Callie Wright, and Paige Horn check in. It's Izzy Wright, Berta, Fox. Nope. Fox, Izzy Wright, Foote checking out. Berta thought she was leaving. She stays on. Hanneborg lobs it in quickly to Orr. Thought they might go big to big pass to Purdy. Couldn't find the angle. Ball tipped away into the backcourt. Brown now right side. Kylie Harvey into the game for the first time. She's got it. She'll shoot the triple right side in the corner. Missed badly. Grabbed by Paige Horn for Scottsbluff. Here comes Mariah Avila, the Dynamo Junior. Will set things up. Nearly had it knocked away. Grabs the loose basketball. Avila picks up her dribble. Horn on the left side. Finds Callie Wright. That three. Halfway down, came out. Purdy, another rebound. Hanneborg will handle. Gracie Hanneborg has 5 of the 7, and that'll be a double dribble called against Clancy Brown. Third turnover committed by North Platte here in the first quarter. Glad to have you along. Our opening tip earlier was brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza. Find Papa Murphy's at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff, where it's always love at 425 degrees. And make sure you register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club. They've always got a sweet deal for you there. 2:43 to go here in the first quarter. 2-point deficit for Scottsbluff. Paige Horn fires high, too high for Mariah Avila. And that ball lands down along the baseline. Turnover number 2 committed by the Lady Cats. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. 7-5 North Platte in a low-scoring first quarter. Bailey Pack, a 5'6 senior, also now on for the first time. Hanneborg drives, feeds, and Abby Orr got her feet set, knocked down the triple. Orr from long range. And a 10-5 lead for North Platte. 1st to 2, our girls and boys doubleheader. McCook will be in tomorrow afternoon to take on Scottsbluff. Avila picks up her dribble. Harsh wants it at the foul line. Step behind the line. Now, speaking of behind the line, the 3-ball will not drop for Avila. Another rebound for Carly Purdy. Here comes Hanneborg. She'll leave it into the right corner. Pack. Harvey. Left side Orr. Hit the 3 on the last possession. On the drive, wouldn't go off the square. Rebounding for Scottsbluff is Peyton Berta. Berta in traffic, in the paint. Wouldn't drop. Purdy's going to reach her season average in rebounding here in the first quarter, it would seem. That's about her 6th board already. She averages 8 per game. Hanneborg lobs it up high. Now cutting to the basket is Abby Orr. Orr in traffic, shot blocked by Harsh. Orr spins, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul called against Scottsbluff, and the foul charge to Callie Wright. That'll be her first. Mallory States will check in here. As Orr steps to the foul line. She's a 71% free throw shooter on the season. Foul against Callie Wright, her first, third team foul. Orr now has 5. Also with 5 is Hanneborg. It's 12-5. North Platte leading by 7. Hanneborg marks out the defensive signal. Callie Wright leaves it for Sabrina Harsh. Harsh off the square, wouldn't go. Who touched it last? They're going to stay out of bounds off North Platte's Mallory States. Scottsbluff will inbound along their own baseline with Mariah Avila triggering it in. She'll lob it into Callie Wright off the screen from way outside. The triple banks in for Mariah Avila. 12-8, 47 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Harvey in the right corner, poked away by Avila. North Platte will inbound with Gracie Hanneborg. Into the corner, Harvey, she'll shoot the triple. Wouldn't go, rebounded by Callie Wright. Quickly to sister Izzy. Izzy brings it across the timeline. Right side wing, up top. Callie will shoot the deep 3. That won't go. Rebound, couldn't control it. States lost it out of bounds. It'll stay on the Scottsbluff end. 12-8 with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball's tipped. Hanneborg gets the steal. She averages 5 steals a game. Hanneborg had it knocked away from behind. It'll stay with North Platte. 21.3 to play here in the first quarter. Prep basketball coverage for you on the Rural Radio Network, TV and radio for Twin Bill this evening. Hanneborg inbound. Gets it to States. They give it back to Hanneborg. Now she's on the drive. Finds Abby Orr. Boy, she shuffles those feet. Nearly walked with the basketball a couple of times. Scottsbluff throws it away. Hanneborg's bounce pass down into the low block area. Loose on the floor. That's stolen by Scottsbluff. Third Cats turnover. Fourth for North Platte. At the buzzer, it won't go off the iron as the first quarter comes to a close. 1 in the book. And North Platte leading Scottsbluff 12-8 right now on the West Coast scoreboard.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or worn spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Chris Control with you on KDB.TV and 106.9 The Trail. Another fine sports sponsor for us is Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all those quality automotive repair needs. Right now it is Scottsbluff opening play here on the offensive end to start the second quarter. A missed triple from Mariah Avila, and she has been putting them up from well behind the three-point line so far tonight, feeling very confident in that outside shot. She's knocked down 2 triples. She has 6 of the 8 points for Scottsbluff. Foot comes in. Also checking in is Berta with Callie Wright and Paige Horn heading to the bench for the Bearcats. North Platte basketball. Now Abby Orr will bring it up the floor left side. She'll play softball at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. So a soon-to-be Division I athlete. Left side, now in the corner, it's Hannah Borg. That's off the iron. Backside rebound controlled by Botts. Triple for Orr, wouldn't go. Another offensive rebound on this possession for Hannah Borg. A reverse layup, and now an offensive rebound over the back, foul called on Carly Purdy. First personal on Purdy. First team foul called against North Platte. And a turnover against the press and an easy layup for Purdy. She's got her second basket of the game. Avila gets it middle. Berta turns, finds him a foot. Fires a pass underneath, knocked away by Abby Orr. It'll stay with Scottsbluff. That was the fourth turnover moments ago that led to the easy basket for the Bulldogs. 14, 8-foot inbounds to Avila. Clancy Brown, the freshman, was defending. Now it's Berta into the paint. She scoops to the rim. Too strong with a right hand off the square. Orr's got the board. She'll bring it herself. Abby Orr. Left side, Hannah Borg. Thought about the three. Got the step back. Wide open look. Couldn't get it off the iron. Loose. It was Purdy and Harsh there. Those two are going to get physical at some point here tonight. Avila in traffic. Bounce pass is intercepted by Clancy Brown. Hannah Borg. Good job with the seal off, and we're going to get an offensive foul called against Carly Purdy, and that'll be her second. That's a big whistle. Purdy picks up her second. Mallory States checks in for Purdy, so maybe the best rebounder on the floor is going to have to sit now for North Platte. We'll see if Scottsbluff can make a dent. 14-8 the score. North Platte gets out of the press pretty quickly. Taja Botts. Now it's Foot. Got fouled on the shot by Abby Orr. First foul on Orr. Third team foul against North Platte. 6-point lead for North Platte. 6:10 to play here in the first half. And converting at the line is Emma Foot. First point of the quarter for Scottsbluff comes nearly 2 minutes in. That was the first free throw attempt of the night for Scottsbluff. Missing the second. Foot. Ball's loose on the floor. We're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. It'll stay with Scottsbluff. Paige Horn getting down and forcing the jump ball situation. Horn, the freshman post player for Scottsbluff. Inbounds pass comes to Foot. Foot picks up her dribble. Finds Izzy Wright. Will swing it right side. Out high with it is Avila. Mariah on the dribble. Handoff action to Berta. Berta quick behind the back dribble. Shoots it to the left corner. Pull-up jumper short off the front of the iron for Emma Foot. States rebounding for North Platte. They get it to Orr. Left side with it now is Taja Botts. Back to Orr. Orr holds. She's got Horn defending. They'll dump it down low to Hannah Borg. Hannah Borg in traffic. They're going to get a whistle and call her for the travel. 6 turnovers in the game committed by North Platte. Horn will sit. Coming back in is Sabrina Harsh checks back in. 5:29 to go in the first half. 14-9, Scottsbluff trailing. Berta bounce down low to Harsh. Harsh goes to work. Hit the underside of the backboard. She wanted a whistle. Nothing coming. And now, jump ball. This time, possession arrow favors North Platte. Bands in the house for the first time this year at a home game. North Platte inbounds to Brown. Now Hannaborg. Hannaborg on the drive, leaves it for States. States, nothing doing. Now Abby Orr. Hannaborg inverted. She's posting down low. And now we've got a loose ball and a turnover. Number 7 committed by North Platte. They hustle back defensively, and Taja Bonts, the 5'8 senior, knocks it away. It'll stay with Scottsbluff. Kylie Harvey comes on for Botts. So you've got Harsh, Izzy Wright, Berta, Avila, and Foot as the inbounds pass comes to Harsh. She goes to work spinning middle. Mallory States picks up the personal, and Sabrina Harsh will step to the free throw line, shooting 48% on the season. Knocks down the first. Scottsbluff yet to score a basket from the floor here in the quarter. And Harsh buries both free throws. 14-11. Now a 3-point deficit. Hannaborg scored 5 points in the first quarter. They back off her a little bit defensively. Or at the high post left side. Gives it to Hannaborg. She dribbles into traffic. Harvey was going to shoot the 3 out of the corner, but she lost the basketball momentarily, and then they throw it away. 8 turnovers in the game for North Platte. Right side, now up top. Step back into a 3 and sort of falling away from it. On the release was Emma Foot, and the shot predictably came up short. Harvey. Now Clancy Brown, they get it to Mallory State. She turns, middle of the free throw lane area, can't knock down the jumper. Here comes Scottsbluff across the timeline. Halfway through this second quarter, we go under 4 minutes to play. 3 ball would tie it. We're going to get a whistle and a foul called on the perimeter against Gracie Hannaborg. 15 foul, her first. Bailey Pack, a 5'6 senior, averages 1 point, rebound and a half per game. She's back in off the bench. Foot on the perimeter handles. Foot. Pack got a hand on it. Now we've got a steal on the perimeter, a live ball turnover. Hannaborg in traffic, count it, and a foul from behind. That'll go against Mariah Avila. And Hannaborg now with 7 points and a chance for her second 3-point play of the night. 3:41 to play in the first half. Hannaborg shooting 76% at the stripe. 16-11, 17-11. Now we've got a timeout taken by North Platte, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 3:41 to play in the first half. North Platte leading 17-11. For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving their clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Together, you'll go far. Glad to have you for doubleheader basketball from Scottsbluff High. Boys game will be later tonight. Right now, 3:41 to play in the first half. Scottsbluff and North Platte in our girls matchup, 17-11, and it's the visitors with the 6-point lead. Gracie Hannaborg averages 18 points a game on the season. She's got 8 so far. Scottsbluff led scoring by Mariah Avila, pair of first quarter 3 balls. She's got 6 of their 11. Avila bounce pass to Emma Foot, right side near the foul line. Hannaborg reaching in, almost knocked it away. Foot holds, now Berta. Kylie Harvey defends. Pack helps, they dump it now low. And now a reach-in foul is going to go against Clancy Brown, the freshman. That'll be the first foul on Brown. 16 foul. They're giving free throws? Absolutely was not shooting, so Scottsbluff is catching a break right now. Couple of freebies here literally for Sabrina Harsh. Tyson Hammond, the head coach for North Platte, just stays about his business as the second will not drop for her. She is 3 for 4 at the line. 17-12, 5-point lead, 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play here in the first half. Hannah Borg, a little stop and pop, pull-up baseline jumper. And Hannah Borg has 5 in the quarter, now 10 for the ball game. In traffic, it will not go, but a whistle and a foul. And 2 shots coming for Mariah Avila. Clancy Brown will pick up her second foul. 2 free throws now for Avila. Mariah 73% on the season at the line, converts on the first. She's got 7 points. Scottsbluff has still not scored a basket from the floor here in the quarter. All 6 of their points coming at the foul line. They are 6 of 8 here in the game. Shooting free throws, North Platte is 6 of 6 at the line. And that'll be a foul called against Sabrina Harsh. First foul on Harsh. That's the 15th foul on Scottsbluff. Hannah Borg will inbound. Ball's tipped. Pack touched it last. It'll be Scottsbluff basketball. 5th turnover of the quarter for North Platte, their 9th of the game. 5-point lead for North Platte. Emma Foote will inbound. Near the corner left side along the sideline. Izzy Wright dribbling left, picks it up. Harsh posted, dumps it down low, quick spin, couldn't get the shot to go. Now Berta, they're going to go right back to Harsh. She feeds the perimeter. Emma Foote passed on the 3, driving, shot blocked, loose in the paint. Harsh has it, rips it away, fires it to the perimeter, knocking down the triple is Izzy Wright. Izzy Wright from deep, Scottsbluff within 2. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to play here in the first 10. Pretty intense ball game. The players out on the floor right now. Hannah Borg knifes her way down the right side of the free throw lane area. Harsh blocks the shot out of bounds. We're going to get a quick timeout taken by Dave Bolish. A 30-second timeout. Again, we'll stay right here. Monument Physical Therapy and Gearing offers the Bumps and Bruises program. That's 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gearing. Also Hydrotex, they're your lubrication solution partner. Member of the Holiday family of companies. Hydrotex is proud to support all local athletes. 19-17 is our score. 2:01 to play in the first half. North Platte clings to a 2-point lead. Scottsbluff starting to make a little bit of a dent in this deficit here in the last couple of offensive trips. Bailey Pack thought about the 3, feeds right side. Taja Botts in and out of the hands of Abby Orr. Tracking it down is Gracie Hannah Borg. She'll put up a triple, miss badly. Ball loose, touched last by North Platte. It'll go to Scottsbluff with 1:44 to play in the half. 19-17, and North Platte's won 8 of their last 9 games. They come in feeling pretty good about themselves. 6th in Class A power points. Scottsbluff is 5th in power points in Class B. Izzy Wright, they feed the low post area. Harsh couldn't get it, went up quickly, or just stayed flat-footed, went straight up, and Harsh could not score. Across the timeline, Hannah Borg. Bailey Pack. Pack now Hannah Borg. Hannah Borg holds the ball high, now Taja Botts. Kylie Harvey, right side, on the wing. Pack nearly walked with it, gives to Hannah Borg. Carly Purdy's been on the bench for the bulk of this second quarter after picking up her second foul. Everything is bogged down for North Platte since Purdy left the floor. 52 seconds to play in the half. They dump it to Orr. Boy, got Harsh in the air. She goes to the bucket. Couldn't get it to go. Harsh trailing. There for the defensive rebound. Chance to tie. Take the lead with a 3 for Scottsbluff. 38 seconds to play here in the first half. Coming to a jump stop in the paint is Emma Foote. Leaves it for Berta. Shooting for the lead. It will not go. And the ball is tipped away by Izzy Wright. It goes out of bounds. North Platte will have it. 28.9 to play here in the half. Hannaborg brings it across the timeline. Will North Platte look for the final shot of the quarter? They will not, as that ball was knocked away out of bounds as Hannaborg drove baseline. Hannaborg will inbound. She's got 10, averages 18. Abby Orr. Mid-range J wouldn't go. Offensive rebound. Hannaborg back up for 2. She's got 7 in the quarter, 12 for the game. 10 seconds to play. Hannaborg comes in defensively, almost came up with the steal from behind. And remember, she averages 5 steals per game. 4-point lead for North Platte. We've got 6 seconds to go in the half. Emma Foote dribbles out high. Foote. Now it'll be Avila with the buzzer sounding. It will not go. First half in the books here at Scottsbluff High School. North Platte leading Scottsbluff 21-17 on the West Coast scoreboard.
No matter what the groundhog says, you'll be mowing before you know it this spring. The best way to make sure you're ready for the first blades of grass is to take advantage of Sandberg Honda's Spring Tune-Up Special. From now until May 31st, schedule your lawnmower tune-up and receive free pickup and delivery in Scottsbluff and Gearing. As a bonus, schedule service by March 10th and save with the Early Bird Special. Call Sandberg Honda at 436-2179 for details and to schedule your spring lawnmower tune-up today.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
When you call Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
Control with you here, halftime on KNEP.TV. We've also got the radio broadcast, of course, on 106.9 The Trail. Girls action at the break with North Platte out on the road here. West leading Scottsbluff by the score of 21-17 here at halftime. Let's take a look at the North Platte side of the ledger right now. Check of the halftime numbers brought to you by Paul Reed Construction and Supply. Those folks have been in business for over 35 years, headquartered in Gearing. They provide an array of services from commercial and industrial building construction to heavy highway earthwork and installation of underground utilities. They've also got the rock pile division service and equipment. Gracie Hannaborg came into play averaging 18 points a game, and she's well on her way to that number. She's got 12 so far here at halftime. Abby Orr has 5, and Carly Purdy has 4. That trio has done all the scoring. Purdy sat for the bulk of the entire second quarter after picking up her second foul. So she'll start the second half with 2 fouls, but they'll look to get her back on the floor to start the half. I've got North Platte down for 9 turnovers unofficially in that first half, 5 of those coming in the second quarter. We'll step away, and when we come back, we'll check the Scottsbluff side of the scorebook. Halftime score 21-17. North Platte with a 4-point lead right now on the West Coast scoreboard.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Hey y'all, Heather here with Platte Valley Back & Sew. Platte Valley Back & Sew has been a cornerstone in downtown Scottsbluff since 1977. Our family brings over 100 years combined experience in the vacuum and sewing machine industry. We stand behind all of our products with a warranty you can trust and service you can count on. Whether you decide to shop in-store or online at PlatteValleyBackandSew.com, our quality products and customer care shine through. You can buy online, sign up for classes, see a calendar of classes and events, view our newsletter, and stay up to date. Platte Valley Back & Sew, downtown Scottsbluff, and online to serve you.
Chris Control back with you here tonight. KDB.TV, radio on the trail. Back-to-back days of basketball doubleheaders, both from Scottsbluff and also over at Gearing High School. North Platte here tonight. It'll be McCook here tomorrow. McCook right now in the midst of their double dip over at Gearing. Let's get to the Scottsbluff side of the scorebook right now. Again, a check on the numbers brought to you by Paul Reed Construction and Supply. Leading Scottsbluff in scoring is Mariah Avila. She's got 8 points. Izzy Wright and Sabrina Harsh had 3 apiece. Avery Fox scored early. She got the start. She's got 2. And a single free throw for Emma Foote. Scottsbluff I've got down for 5 turnovers unofficially. They're 6 of 8 shooting at the free throw line as a team so far through 2 quarters. North Platte led this game 12-8 at the end of 1. And it is a 4-point lead still. Both teams scored 9 in the second quarter, 21-17 here at the break. Scottsbluff's won back-to-back games over Alliance and Sydney. 5th in power points in Class B. As for North Platte, winners of 8 of their last 9. They've beaten Alliance, Sydney, and tomorrow's opponent, McCook, already this year. Again, we're at halftime. Step away here for a moment. 21-17. North Platte leads it by 4 right now on the West Coast scoreboard.
Having windows and patio doors installed by Renewal by Andersen is literally a red carpet experience. We treat your home like it is ours. We focus on the details. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors fit right. They keep the outside out. Our 20-year warranties and great financing options are second to none. Our installers are very well-trained local experts at proper installation. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors, great products installed by great people. Contact us. Let's talk about your project.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Control with you, halftime here at Scottsbluff High. Girls and boys prep basketball doubleheader with Scottsbluff entertaining North Platte. The Bulldogs along with McCook heading west for today and action again tomorrow. Well, sub-district tournament action is now all set as we get ready starting next week for the girls' high school basketball postseason. And it'll be a short two-game, two-day B8 sub-district event here at Scottsbluff. Starting Monday, it'll be Gering and Alliance, one game only at 6 o'clock. Winner will take on Scottsbluff on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And the winner of the sub automatically qualifies for a district final. You would expect Gering to beat Alliance on Monday. Alliance just one win in the last 2 seasons. So it could be a fun environment here on Tuesday. If Gering takes care of business Monday night, we get the Bulldogs and the Bearcats for the sub-district tournament championship. Gering was top 11, sitting at 11 in power points as of today, so things hold there, and they can take care of some business over the next 2 days, at least win 1 and 2, beat Alliance Monday. You would imagine they would finish in the top 16 and be ready to go for a district final. But work to take care of first for everybody. Regular season action still for the next 2 days. Emma Foote inbounding, and late, and a whistle and a 5-second call to start the second half, and that was forced completely by Gracie Hanneborg just locking up Mariah Avila, which you don't see very often. Avila is quick as they come. Hanneborg quick, but also long. Purdy back in the game. She'll feed the corner, and knocking down the jumper is Clancy Brown. As good as Hanneborg is, Carly Purdy is an absolute key to this basketball team. She rebounded like a total machine in the first quarter and a half. Picked up her second foul and then sat on the bench the rest of the way in that second quarter, and things bogged down at that point for North Platte. She found an open shooter, and the 3-ball went for Brown. Now Harsh can't knock it down or the rebound for North Platte. And Orr can just rebound and bring it herself, and now she walks with it. 10th turnover committed by North Platte. .7:24 to play in the third. Hanneborg will set up defensively in the half court. Hanneborg closing out. With it is Foote. Foote jump stop. Izzy Wright. She'll step into a three. It won't go. Purdy a rebound. Gives it to Hanneborg. Hanneborg. Now Taja Botts pull-up jumper. Off the iron. No box out. She grabbed her own miss up for 2. Taja Botts. And it's a 9-point lead, biggest of the night for North Platte. 6:40 to go here in the quarter, 26-17. Foote dribbles middle, right side Izzy Wright. Wright, one dribble, puts it on the floor. Now with the basketball is Peyton Berta. Shirt untucked, Berta on the bounce, has that ball deflected. Dangerous outlet pass, but Hanneborg comes down with it. Hanneborg in traffic, no. Ball tipped up in the air, eventually grabbed by Sabrina Harsh. Scottsbluff throws it across the timeline to Emma Foote. Avila with 2 minutes gone by in the quarter. Avila thought about the deep three, really just a token shot fake. Now Izzy Wright. Wright dribbles left side, picks it up. Clancy Brown closing out defensively. Now Berta, Taja Botts. North Platte man defensively. Now they switch. It's Botts on Izzy Wright. Foote on the catch. She'll put up the triple and knock down a big bucket for Scottsbluff. That gets them on the board here in the quarter, 2.5 minutes in. That's the first Scottsbluff field goal here in the stanza. Abby Orr on the drive, wild shot. She wanted a foul, no whistle coming. Here comes Scottsbluff, down by 6. Avila lobs it down low to Harsh. Back out to Bird, a wide open triple. Wouldn't go. Offensive rebound, the layup off the mark. Ball tipped by Orr, out of bounds. Last touch by her teammate, Clancy Brown. Now Anna Kelly comes into the game. First time we've seen Kelly on the floor tonight. North Platte better have the scouting report on Kelly, or she'll hit you with a quick three or a couple of them in a flurry. Kelly will inbound. It's Avila. Avila dribbles out high, top of the circle. On the catch, Kelly. Dribble handoff action to Mariah Avila. Kelly wide open. That's going up. Missed badly. Ball tipped. Purdy saves it in bounds. They get it to Taja Botts. Botts will bring it. She loses the dribble. Better find Hannah Borg. They do. They dump it down low. Purdy on the turn. Shot with drop. Rebounding Anna Kelly. She's got her head up. That pass deflected by Hannah Borg. Another turnover committed by Scottsbluff, their third of the quarter. Hannah Borg in traffic with a left-hand finish. She has 14, and a quick timeout taken by Tyson Hammond, the head coach for North Platte. 30-second timeout, 4:23 to play here in the third quarter. North Platte led by 4 at halftime. They lead it by 8, 28-20. Well, you can contact Jennifer Yurdialis, your local five-star lender with Castle & Cook Mortgage, for a simple, friendly, and fast loan process for your home purchase or refinance. Contact Jennifer today. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle. High school basketball coverage. Chris Cottrell with you on the Rural Radio Network, TV and radio for tonight's doubleheader with North Platte here at Scottsbluff High. I believe drill team and cheerleader senior introductions between games quickly, and then we'll move along to our boys contest. Full court pressure now from North Platte out of the timeout. Kylie Harvey into the game. Mariah Avila staying patient. She waves off Izzy Wright. Avila will bring it across on her own. Ultra confident Mariah Avila, the junior guard. Anna Kelly, the sophomore, state champ individually in Class B. Engulfed during the fall. Right kicked it, Avila on the pickup. Now putting it up from behind the arc, it would not go. And unable to hold on to the rebound. Touching it last for North Platte was Kylie Harvey. 3:55 to go here in the third. Kelly throws it in. Left side, Izzy Wright. That three rolls around the iron, comes out, rebounded by Carly Purdy. Hannah Borg to Harvey. Up top, Clancy Brown. Hit a three earlier this quarter. Hannah Borg gives it to Purdy in the low post area. Now Orr on the perimeter. She's 6'2". Versatile. Hannah Borg on the drive. A swooping lefty scoop. The swoop to the scoop. 2 off the square for Hannah Borg. She's got 16, just 2 below her season average. Anna Kelly from deep. 3 ball for Kelly, the 5'4" sophomore. The lead is 30-23, a much-needed tray for Scottsbluff. Clancy Brown, they get it down low. Purdy, 1 dribble off the square, too easy. Yet a 6-footer posted up against 5'5". Izzy Wright. Carly Purdy now has 6. Wright on the drive, got it, and a foul. Chance for a 3-point play for Izzy Wright. Izzy Wright shooting 54% at the line. Paige Horn on. And it looks like Emma Foot will go to the bench. Clancy Brown checks out, the freshman for North Platte, as Bailey Pack comes back on. 2:50 to go here in the third. 7-point lead for North Platte. Wright converts at the stripe. Scottsbluff is 7 of 9 at the foul line. North Platte still perfect shooting free throws, 5 for 5. Kylie Harvey, now Abby Orr. Pack, they'll move it, swing it from left to right. Hannah Borg with a little floater with the right hand. That rolls off the iron, rebounded by Kelly. Quick outlet up ahead. Now they look right side. Horn in traffic. That won't go, but 2 shots coming at the line for Paige Horn, the 5'10" freshman. Abby Orr picks up the personal. That is her third. Second team foul. And Horn at the line. And it rolls in. 32-27. Scottsbluff was down 30-20 moments ago on a 7-2 run. It'll stay right there as Horn misses the second. Lacey Hannaborn brings it into the front court for North Platte. Hannaborn being defended by Mariah Avila. That's been a fun individual matchup to watch, even away from the basketball. They get it middle, beautiful dish from Hannaborn to Purdy. And Carly Purdy has 8. Harsh put it up quickly over Purdy, couldn't score. That'll be the third foul on Carly Purdy, and Sabrina Harsh will go to the line for the Cats. 3 each on Orr and Purdy. We'll see if Tyson Hammond leaves Purdy on the deck right now. Harsh short on the release. Harsh is 3 for 5 at the line. Again, coming into play tonight was shooting just 48%. And a little long on the second, missed both. Bailey Pack across the timeline. Up top with it, they'll move it left side. Underneath, Hannaborn. Bailey Pack will shoot an open 3. Rebounding underneath is Harsh. She leaves it for Izzy Wright. Wright will bring it, finds Avila. Minute 33 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 7-point lead for North Platte. And that'll be a turnover committed by Scottsbluff. 4th of the quarter, 9th of the game. Hannaborn throws it up with a right hand. Wild shot. A little runner fading sideways. Moving to her right. Luckily for North Platte, Hannaborn, that ball was touched last. Coming off hot off the miss by Scottsbluff. Out of bounds to the Bulldogs. So Purdy will sit with those 3. We'll see if Scottsbluff can make a little bit of a run here with Purdy on the bench late in the third quarter. Hannaborn lobs it into Pack. Pack picks up her dribble. Taja Botts gets rid of it to Gracie Hannaborn. Out of the left corner, Kylie Harvey. Harvey finds Botts. The 3 is up off the iron. Backside rebound, States. They get it middle. Hannaborn in traffic. Fouled on the shot. She'll get 2 at the line. First foul on Peyton Purdue. First team foul here in the quarter, in the half, I should say, against Scottsbluff. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Hannaborn is now 5 for 5 at the line. 76% free throw shooter on the season. Second on the way. That's her first miss. Grabbing the rebound is Emma Foote. Avila. You can kind of see her checking to see where Hannaborn's at. Now Avila cut off along the baseline. Horn on the perimeter. Had Avila wide open for a 3 in the corner. Didn't see her. She'll shoot it this time. Over Hannaborn. Rebounded by States off the miss from behind the arc for Mariah Avila. Hannaborn with 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Will they play for the final shot? We'll see. Hannaborn finds a wide open Carly States. Count it, and a foul. Caught Scottsbluff napping a little bit on the low block. So Mallory States gets the bucket. Chance for a 3-point play. Anna Kelly will sit. Sabrina Harsh comes back in. The lead right now back to 10. That equals the biggest of the night for North Platte, 37-27. Off the miss, no box out again. Offensive rebound, States. Taja Botts. 17 seconds to play here in the third. North Platte would be wise to take the final shot of the quarter. Instead, it's Hannaborn feeding Kylie Harvey. 3 missed badly. Offensive rebound. Missed shot underneath. Still North Platte basketball, and they throw it away. Sloppy play at the buzzer, hoisting too strong off the board. Avila will head to the fourth. Scottsbluff's going to need to rally. They trail 37-27 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
We get set for the start of the fourth quarter tonight on KNDB.TV and 106.9 The Trail. North Platte, our girls varsity matchup, leading Scottsbluff 37-27. North Platte will start the fourth with the basketball and that 10-point lead. Gracie Hannaborg dribbles right side. Carly Purdy back on the floor with three. It's Hannaborg leaving it for Purdy. Too strong off the square. Ball loose underneath. Grabbing the miss is Peyton Berta. Here comes Scottsbluff. Berta, right side Avila. Gets near the baseline in traffic. Got it. Off the backboard, Mariah Avila into double figures with 10. She averages 11. They swing it left side. It's Abby Orr. Orr. Boy, just a little wild with the shot on the drive. Didn't have a good angle. Shot hit the underside of the rim. Knocked away out of bounds by Scottsbluff. North Platte basketball leading 37-29. They just kind of roll it inbounds to Orr. Tried to find an up and under, couldn't. Now Clancy Brown on the perimeter. Tough shot, Clancy Brown, the freshman. She's got 5. She'll be a good one. 5'8" freshman Clancy Brown. Brown defending in the full court now. Foot picks up her dribble. Berta got the shot over Abby Orr, and Peyton Berta has her first 2 points of the game. Brown to Taja Botts, left side. Now back to Brown. Brown will take it herself. The freshman on the drive, Paige Horn. Speaking of freshmen, Horn grabs the miss. The lead is 8 for North Platte. Avila on the dribble. In the half court, they'll get it to Horn in the right corner. Horn comes to the jump stop, finds Foot. Foot in traffic, leaves it. Beautiful feed for Sabrina Harsh. That's her first basket from the field, and it's a 6-point deficit for the Bearcats. 39-33. Hannaborg drives baseline. Shot wouldn't go with the left. Outlet pass up ahead to Emma Foot. She put the brakes on, and a little pull-up shot from close range. Emma Foot has 6. Scottsbluff outscoring North Platte 8-2 thus far in the quarter. Botts, Purdy couldn't grab the miss, and the ball is thrown away. It's Hannaborg with a left hand in traffic. Fouled. She'll get 2 at the line. Gracie Hannaborg will head to the free throw line to try and stem the tide right now, as Scottsbluff feeling it just a little bit. Back to within 4, down 39-35. Hannaborg is 5 for 6 at the line tonight. With that make, she's hit her season average at 18 points. Kylie Harvey into the ball game, a 5'9" junior. She's scoreless on the night. Clancy Brown since. Hannaborg, 1 of 2, can't get the second. Peyton Berta up the floor quickly. Now with it is Mariah Avila. Back to Berta, 5.5 to play in the game. Berta on the dribble. Leaves it for Izzy Wright. Offensive rebound off the right miss. Easy putback for two for Sabrina Harsh. Harsh has 7. 3-point deficit for the Cats, 40-37. Hannah Borg backing down to the defender. Feeds Kylie Harvey. 3 left corner would not go. Harsh grabs the miss. And Scottsbluff can get to within 1 or maybe tie with a 3-point basket. Just under 5 to go in the game. Scottsbluff trailed by 10 just 3+ minutes ago as we started the fourth, 37-27. Horn in traffic, couldn't score it. Shot was altered by Abby Orr, the 6'2 senior. Hannah Borg brings it into the front court for North Platte in traffic, just forcing the issue. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against Mariah Avila. Her second. Hannah Borg is fouled on the drive. They say the foul was on the floor. Foot checks in for Harsh. Hannah Borg will inbound. They lob it to Purdy. Purdy on the catch in the bank for 2 for Carly Purdy. She's at her season average with 10. The lead back to 5, and now we've got a Hannah Borg steal. Hannah Borg will put up the little stop and pop J up in the middle of the paint. Long outlet pass up ahead to Horn. Purdy defends, wouldn't get it, or can't get it. Ball loose underneath. That shot no for Izzy Wright. Another offensive rebound. Deep 3 is on the way, off the mark for Mariah Avila. Abby Orr rebounds it for North Platte. Halfway home here in the fourth. We dip under 4 minutes to go in the game. North Platte basketball leading 42-37. They go high post, now even a little further extended. Orr with it. Purdy out on the wing. Now they slide Orr down low. She looks middle, up and under with a left hand. And a foul called. 2 shots coming at the line for Abby Orr. Third foul on foot. 5th team foul called against Scottsbluff. Orr at the line, 6'2 senior, shooting 71%. Off the mark on the first. She's 2 for 3 at the line tonight. North Platte kind of faltering a bit here in the second half at the line. Missed them both. Ball's tipped. Grabbed by Hannah Borg. Jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Scottsbluff. Purdy kept it alive with a tip. Eventually the whistle and the tie-up. Scottsbluff with the arrow. Now they run a little trap. They'll get it out of the hands of Avila. So Izzy Wright brings it across the timeline. Berta from downtown. The 3-ball wouldn't go. Carly Purdy the rebound for North Platte. Kylie Harvey brings it across the timeline. Harvey looking to get rid of it pretty quickly. Now Harvey dribbling in the corner. Back to Hannah Borg. They enter to Carly Purdy. She shoots over Paige Horn. Rebounding the miss is Sabrina Harsh. 3:06 to go in the game. The lead is 5 for North Platte. Berta got a little trigger happy, and now we're going to get a whistle, and grabbing the miss was Scottsbluff, and the timeout taken by Dave Bolish. 2:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Scottsbluff trailing North Platte 42-37 on the West Coast scoreboard.
You may look forward to spending the seasons with family in your home, but not when these critters come knocking on your door. That's where Benzel Pest Control saves the day. Family owned since 1976, we provide prompt, professional, and efficient services to keep your home or business safe and secure all year round.
With 3 generations and more than 4 decades of service to the Nebraska Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming, Benzel Pest Control is the only name in all seasons pest defense.
here in the fourth quarter. Neither team really finding much of a rhythm here in the half so far. Avila will inbound and dangerously close. And a whistle and a 5-second violation. The second of the half on Scottsbluff. Scottsbluff with 11 turnovers. It's Hannah Borg. Boy, she has got that scoop lefty shot. She'll shoot it from as far out as 6 to 8 feet sometimes, and that went nowhere near finding the bottom of the hole. Scottsbluff still down by only 5 into the front court. Berta has it on the perimeter. Berta to Paige Horn. Horn works along the baseline, picks up the dribble, finds Harsh. Elbow jumper left side, that's pure. Sabrina Harsh has 6 points in the quarter, and it's a 3-point lead now is all for North Platte, 42-39. Abby Orr. Back up top it goes to Taja Botts. Now Clancy Brown, the freshman, nearly a steal. Abby Orr on the drive, feeds the perimeter. Botts missed by about 2 feet, offensive rebound. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul called against North Platte. Who's it on? Brown was there, or they're going to go Brown. Third foul on Brown. Scottsbluff ball down by 3. Head coach Dave Bowlish said in the pregame show, we'll be better after playing North Platte. They'd like to be better after winning the basketball game. They got a shot down by 3. Harsh holds, backdoor cut, nothing doing. Hannah Borg reaching in, ball's loose on the floor. Avila just pushes it away, hoping a teammate would find it, and Paige Horn does. Now it's Hannah Borg with a steal. Up ahead to Brown, the layup for 2. A Scottsbluff turnover. Hannah Borg, the steal, the outlet pass quickly to Clancy Brown. We've got a timeout, we'll break. 44-39, North Platte on the West Coast scoreboard.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our amazing team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level. We use CPAPs and BiPAPs too, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with every major insurance company in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help.
A minute, 37 seconds to play here in the game. North Platte with a big steal and fast break basket on the offensive end. They lead 44-39. Scottsbluff has the ball. Left side now with it near the corner is Peyton Berta. Berta off the dribble and the pull-up 3. Step back into a tray. Peyton Berta has 5, all 5 of her points in the quarter. Harsh has 6 here in the fourth, 5 for Berta. That duo keeping them in at 44-42 to score. Now Clancy Brown along the baseline got deep. Offensive rebound, 2 more for Carly Purdy. Not just the points for Purdy, but the rebounding has been huge. She's got 12, and the lead is 4. Under a minute to go. Avila missed the driving layup attempt. Hannah Borg has the basketball. Gracie Hannah Borg up the far wing. Into the front court. Scottsbluff got away. Now it's Orr. She walked with it. She shuffled the feet, just bounced and hopped into a 3-point shot. Absolutely not what North Platte needed right there. Why shoot that shot? That was just a bad offensive possession for North Platte. Anna Kelly out of the corner, it wouldn't go. Rebounding the miss is Abby Orr, and Harsh fouls Orr in the backcourt. Second foul on Harsh. And now some bad timing here as Mariah Avila's got some blood along the left leg. They'll get her cleaned up. Yep, they told Coach Bolish needed a timeout or a sub, and he cannot be without Mariah Avila. So a 30-second timeout taken by Scottsbluff. We'll keep it right here. Floyd's Truck Center, your commercial, farm, and feed truck center representing Freightliner, Western Star, and Harsh. Floyd's Truck Center, 322 South Beltline Highway East in Scottsbluff. 44-42. Or 46-42, excuse me. Will come out of the timeout with Scottsbluff trailing by 4. Scottsbluff was down 10 at the end of the third. Able to fight back to within 2 just a few moments ago. Now back down by 4 again. 24.7 on the clock. Abby Orr will play it in. They get it to Lacey Hanneborg, and that'll be a foul against Scottsbluff. That was the 7th, so into the bonus now, and a 1-and-1 opportunity for Lacey Hanneborg. She's 2 for 4 at the line here in the second half. 5 for 8 at the line for the ball game. Hanneborg calmly hits the first. Five-point lead for North Platte. It'll stay 5. Offensive rebound grabbed by Taja Botts. A killer right there for Scottsbluff, and they're going to have to foul Hanneborg again. They do with 16.5 to play. Hanneborg 3 for 6 in the half. She's now up to 22 above her season average. And the lead now at 6. Hanneborg tries to make it 7. Got both. 49-42. Scottsbluff now in some serious trouble with 13 seconds to play. Harsh gets rid of it. Avila from way out there. Misses left side of the backboard. Rebounding the miss is Abby Orr. Harsh goes in, grabs her for a foul. And now Abby Orr at the line. This one appears to be over. 49-42, 4.9 to play, and Orr shooting 1-and-1. Orr's got 6. The lead is 8. It'll stay that way. Rebounding the miss is Izzy Wright. Wright brings it across the timeline, and that shot away after the buzzer. And the final 50-42 as North Platte comes on the road and gets the win over Scottsbluff. 50-42 our final score. Lady Cats fall to 15-6 on the season. Boys game will be the back end of our doubleheader here in a little bit. Final from our girls matchup, North Platte a road win at Scottsbluff 50-42 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Welcome to the Snow Show, boys and girls. Today we'll be learning about safe snow tips. Yay! Tip number 1. When scooping the sidewalk, always deposit the snow on your lawn and gardens. Not only is it environmentally safe, it keeps our streets and gutters clear. Tip number 2. Where there's ice on the ground, use salt only as a last resort. Use no-salt de-icers, which are less harmful to plants, animals, and your concrete. Be safe around snow and ice. Show is brought to you today by Tri-State.
We're back on KDB.TV and 106.9 The Trail. Between games here at Scottsbluff High School, we've got senior introductions for the cheerleaders and the drill squad, I believe, here this evening. Girls final, North Platte a winner over Scottsbluff, 50-42. We'll tally up some of the numbers here in just a moment. Make sure we pass along all our post-game statistics. We get to that rundown and name our Taco John's player of the game for Scottsbluff as well, as the Lady Cats and head coach Dave Bowlish fall to 15-6 on the year, an 8-point home loss. Losses now this year to Cody, St. Thomas More, out of Rapid, Cheyenne East, Cheyenne Central, Casper Natrona, and now to Class A, North Platte. The first loss to a team from the state of Nebraska, first in-state loss this year for Scottsbluff, as they drop to 15-6. We'll step away and come back with more right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Orthopedics is key to managing and treating bone and joint pain, which most of us experience in our lifetime. Morrill County Community Hospital and their clinics are here to help. Mikhail Taylor, MD, is now welcoming new patients from hand surgery, sports medicine, and fractures and injuries. Mikhail Taylor is specialized in upper and lower extremities, and with her expertise, you're assured the highest quality health care service possible. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Chris Control back with you here on KDB.TV and 106.9 The Trail. The final score from our girls matchup was 50-42. We'll visit with Scottsbluff girls head coach Dave Bowlish coming up at halftime of our boys contest. It looks like introductions have been completed for tonight. Looks like they will now clear the gym, and then we'll get the varsity crowd flowing in for the boys matchup tonight. Gearing's in action over at home against McCook. Doubleheader action, girls and boys there. That's available on KDB.TV, Allo Channel 190. And you can also catch radio coverage with Jeff Kelly on KMOR 93.3 and streaming online at KMORFM.com. Final score from our girls game, 50-42. We'll officially get started with our Runs of Post-Game show here in just a moment. They're going to sweep the floor one final time, then the boys will exit the locker room. Scottsbluff boys came back out for a moment. Now they're going to head back in. North Platte kind of waiting on the benches as we get the floor situation taken care of. And then we'll kind of start the pregame clock, get our countdown underway, and we'll get to our Runs of Post-Game show shortly. Final score from our girls game, 50-42, the final on the West Coast scoreboard.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
50-42 in our girls contest as North Platte comes to town and picks up their 13th win of the year. Scottsbluff with the loss now at 15-6. Scottsbluff had won back-to-back games coming in, and they'll look to get right tomorrow with a home game against McCook. At last check earlier, not sure where they're at right now, but at halftime McCook was leading over at Gehring 22-17. That was 43 minutes ago. From Jeff Kelly's Twitter account update. So we'll see if Gehring was able to make some hay in the second half and get back in it, take control, and get a home win. A much-needed victory as Gehring entered play today at number 11 in Class B power points. North Platte, they were number 6 in Class A. They've now won 9 of their last 10 games. So what we'll do now is we'll step away and officially come back and start our Runs of Post-Game show, add up the totals, and get to our scorebook right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
How's it going, Matt? Glad to have you on the Runs of Post-Game show. Girls in the books, 50-42 in favor of North Platte. That was our final score. Got some totals added up. Let's start with the North Platte side of the book. Check on numbers brought to you by Paul Reed Construction and Supply, headquartered in Gehring. They've also got the Rock Pile Division Service and Equipment, Paul Reed Construction on 10th Street in Gehring. North Platte was led in scoring by Gracie Hanneborg. She led all players tonight with 21 points. Carly Purdy in double figures. She had 12 points, but also, probably more importantly, 14 big rebounds for the 6-foot sophomore Carly Purdy. Abby Orr finished with 6. Clancy Brown had 7, all of those after halftime, so she came up big in the second half when her team needed her. 2 points off the bench for Mallory States, and Taja Botts also finished with 2 in the scorebook. I had North Platte down 11 of 18 at the foul line, and I had the Lady Bulldogs with 13 turnovers on the night. As for Scottsbluff, we'll take a look at their side of the ledger in just a moment when we come back with more on the Runs and Postgame Show right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
What's the best part of having better internet service? Ridiculously fast access to all of the ridiculous internet. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. AlloFiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Checking the numbers right now for Scottsbluff. 1 in double figures. That was Mariah Avila. She scored 10. Sabrina Harsh finished with 9 points in the ball game. 6 apiece for Emma Foote and Izzy Wright. Peyton Berta with 5. 3 for Anna Kelly. 2 points for Avery Fox. And Paige Horn, the freshman, finished with 1 point in the ball game. Scottsbluff not great at the foul line. Had them down at 8 of 13, and unofficially 13 turnovers on the night. Really a number you could probably live with at this level against a high-pressure defense like North Platte. Not sure what the official stats will say for Coach Bowlish, but that's a look at the scoring numbers, turnovers, and free throw numbers for Scottsbluff as they drop to 15-6 with an 8-point home loss, 50-42, as they drop one against North Platte. We'll come back and get to our Taco John's Player of the Game for Scottsbluff right after this on the Rural Radio Network. 1.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Let's get to our Taco John's Player of the Game for Scottsbluff. Lady Cats fall at home by the final of 50-42. Player of the Game honors always brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gearing. Make Taco John's a game day tradition. Unwrap the original before or after every game. Leading scorer was Mariah Avila, but we're going to go with Sabrina Harsh in this one. Really just some attitude and effort, trying to do her best in the paint against a couple of 6-footers. Finished with 9 points, handful of rebounds. Sabrina Harsh with some aggressive play here And this one for Scottsbluff, your Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats Taco John's player of the game. Scottsbluff drops to 15-6 now on the season, and they'll get set to host McCook coming up tomorrow afternoon. And remember, tomorrow's games have been moved up. The start times have been moved up from 5 and 6:45 to 2 o'clock and 3:45 for girls and boys action tomorrow here at Scottsbluff High School as they take on McCook. We've got about 12 and a half minutes still to go here before tip-off for our boys contest. So what we'll do now is we'll step away. When we come back, we'll turn the page and get to our boys pregame conversation with Scottsbluff boys head coach Scott Gullion. That's on the way next, right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
When you call Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
Back tonight on KTV.TV and radio on 106.9 The Trail as we get set for back-to-back nights for Scottsbluff Girls and Boys doubleheaders. Girls game for tonight against North Platte. Turn the page and get set for our big boys matchup here. TV radio coverage. Let's catch up with Scottsbluff Boys head coach Scott Gullion. Previous coaches' comments brought to you by Scottsbluff Spring Printing. Definitely the dead winner of spring sports not far off. Just shingles from his school. Well, Coach, you finally got that two-game weekend in, and man, you took care of business. Friday night, let's start there. We called it the signature win of the season. Post-game show Friday. Just a lot of grit, toughness on the road to tough life.
Making that play down the stretch to pull it on.
I was in WTC Saturday. Jeff had your guys' game in Sydney. You shot me a text message. I was pulling out of Bridgeville High School and said we finally got it comfortable. So that must have been nice to be able to know that you guys were playing well and know you didn't have a nail biter coming down the stretch. And if anything else, it just shows the guys were able to handle some prosperity from the night before and come back and play well.
Yeah, that was one of the I guess main concerns about Friday was we were going to have a little bit of a such a big win and kind of getting over the hump this year. And our guys were able to I think they knew that they needed to play well. They needed a well-coached team and a good team. We thought it was going to be really tough, and we Sydney can play better than they did that day, but our guys did really well on defense. It wasn't a basket. It was nice to have them just to go right down the wire. That's 2 years in a row. So, our team got lots of guys in the game, and got some guys some experience, and that'll help them in the long road.
I know it's just a 4-game winning streak, but it definitely feels like these guys have turned a corner. What was a moment? Was there a moment where these guys looked in the mirror and said, look, this isn't good enough for us yet, and we got to get to where it is good enough? Has there been a spot where you think that occurred?
I think after our loss to Mitchell, I think, of course, I don't know if that was it 100%, but I know as a team we took that loss pretty tough. practice. I feel like we brought in some stuff a little bit better and then I think one of the biggest things was we were able to go into the water and found a way to win in overtime. We got it in ever since that win, I think we've been playing really good
Platte voted for tonight, record 7-10, coming off a win at Hastings by 6. You guys lost at Hastings in a tough one back when you were trying to figure out things, and when these kids were trying to get things figured out. So, what type of ball game do you expect?
I expect it to be right down the wire. Platte nice team, they're solid. I think they're very similar to us. Pretty good matchup, even matchup. Well coached. They always play really hard. Pretty much every year we talk about just being better because they play from those schools and they have to deal with a lot of the height physicality, so it's nothing new for them. They got a couple of really big guards that really try to take care of, and hopefully we're able to score and get some guys some shots so that we can get some
shot the lights out last year.
Yeah. That was maybe 1 week. We try to forget sometimes.
Hey, Class B right now as a whole. Scott knocking off Norris. Mount Michael loses to a C1 team out of Omaha. I mean, this thing is a total jumble, and I know we're a little ways off from worrying about some of this stuff, but not too far off. It feels like it's anybody's ball game at the top, the mid-level, and in the back end of the top 16, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think Class B is maybe as wide open as it's been. I mean, I don't think we're ready to worry about some of those teams at the top just quite yet, but the rivals are coming up. We're just trying to get ourselves in the best position possible to make it run late in the year and see that. I think there are there's some tiers to it. I think there's probably 4 or 5 teams that are really, really good, but I think there's some teams in that like 6, 7, 8 teams that are not similar to I think we need to try to sit right where we're at and give ourselves the best chance to win a game and get one in the league.
Looks like we'll start to have a few more, fans in the stands here down the stretch. The NSAA upped it to 75%. I believe that was starting Friday, at least it said effective February 12th. So that'll be nice. I know it's late in the year, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I think to these kids, especially teams like this, they deserve the atmosphere, the high school basketball. Our trying to be our school does such a great job supporting us that we're used to having packed gyms, and so it's really been a little odd, I guess. And so it'll be nice to get some of those people back in the stands and cheering us on and getting these kids the atmosphere that they deserve.
Coach, we'll let you go on this one. Quick key to the game for this North Platte matchup. Key to the game brought to you by Team Auto Center and the lifetime warranty. What's it take?
It's going to take kind of really tough run forward. I think when we play with great energy and effort, we can do some really good things. I think one of the things we're going to have to find a way to win really We'll
come back with more right after this. Go back tonight on KDB.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Fly United Airlines operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
High school basketball coverage back with you on the Rural Radio Network. I'm Chris Cottrell as we get set for the back end of our twin bill. Varsity boys action, Scottsbluff and North Platte. Let's take a look at North Platte. They are 7-10 this year. Head coach is Matt Kaminsky. They've won 3 of their last 4, including a victory in their last time out at Hastings, 53-47. That was February 5th. Hastings beat Scottsbluff earlier this year, 54-53. Now, granted, Scottsbluff is much improved since that point, but point stands that this should be a pretty tight ball game. You'd expect deep into the second half. North Platte has wins over Lexington and Sydney. They beat Scottsbluff last year. Walking out of the gym there, their athletic director told me that had to have been their best win in the program in about a decade or so. So a huge win for North Platte over Scottsbluff a year ago as the Cats look to get back in the winning side of things against the visitors from North Platte here tonight. They've won 4 straight. Beat Alliance last Friday, 45-43. 2 free throws with 5 seconds to play from Kellen Harris. They rolled at Sydney, an old school, old-fashioned beatdown from yesteryear for Scottsbluff, 64-29. They sit 9th in power points as of yesterday morning. I believe they were still there today. So 9th in power points in Class B. Time to meet the starters for both these teams, North Platte and the Road Blues. Scottsbluff will be in the home whites for this evening. The leading scorer for North Platte is River Johnston. He's just a sophomore. He averages 17 points per ball game. They've got the coach's kid, Ryan Kaminsky, who's a double-digit scorer as well. Time to meet the starters. Officially here for... Nope, we'll get another playing of the national anthem. We'll step away, come back with starters right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Now we'll meet the starters for both these basketball teams for tonight. North Platte again 7-10. Head coach is Matt Kaminsky. Good guy. I know Coach Golian really respects the work he's done with this program over the years. They always play a tough Class A schedule, always a little bit undermanned as far as the teams they go up against on a night-in, night-out basis. Luke Zimbelman, a 6-foot senior, averages 9.5. Will Coe, 4.5 points a game for the senior. Sophomore River Johnston, their leading scorer, averages 17. 6'2 junior Ryan Kaminsky, head coach Kaminsky's son, he averages 11. Cade Moore, a 6'3 junior, averages 7.5 points per game. Now for Scottsbluff, Tyler Hari, a 6'4 junior, he averages 13 points per game. Kellen Harris, a 6'1 sophomore, just under 10 points a game now for Kellen. James Bruner, a 6'4 senior, he averages 4 points and 4.5 rebounds. Tate Talkington, a 6'1 sophomore, averages 7 points and 3.5 rebounds. And rounding out the starting five, get them quite in order as they got off the bench. But Trevor Schwartz, a 6'3 junior, just under 6 points per game and 4.5 rebounds per contest for Schwartz. Harris, Bruner, Talkington, Schwartz, Scottsbluff, North Platte, Zimbelman, Coe, Johnston, Kaminsky, and more. Now time for our Papa Murphy's opening tip. Ball is in the air and Scottsbluff controls. We are underway. Opening tip brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza, 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. A near turnover turns into an open look for Tyler Hari, and he can't knock down the 3 ball. Into the front court quickly comes North Platte. River Johnston, their leading scorer, has it. He averages 17 a game. Luke Zimbelman. Now Ryan Kaminsky. Kaminsky holds. Now Johnston on the left wing. Zimbelman up top. They'll move it right side. Kaminsky along the baseline. Comes to a jump stop. Now River Johnston. Johnston backs it out with a right hand. And Scottsbluff forces a turnover on the opening North Platte possession. More of an unforced error that time for the Bulldogs. Scottsbluff in that 2-3 zone that's been very effective for them here in the second half of the season. Tate Talkington, now Bruner on the right side. Well outside his range, top of the key. And there's a turnover. First of the game committed by Scottsbluff. Nearly threw it away on their first possession. They do on their second. Kaminsky cut off. That 2-3 zone moving. Johnston's 3, it would not go. Defensive rebound for Scottsbluff, grabbed by Trevor Schwartz. Outlet pass from Kellen Harris, intercepted. Will Coe gives it to Kaminsky. Kaminsky, River Johnston. They'll get an open look for Zimbelman out of the right corner. That rims out. And again, Schwartz, another rebound for Scottsbluff. Kellen Harris across the timeline, this time on the dribble. He'll go middle. Schwartz dumps it down low. On the catch, it's Bruner. Bruner over top of a defender. And the miss, grabbing that rebound, is 6'3 junior Cade Moore. River Johnston on the right side. That 2-3 zone shifting from left to right as they look at the North Platte offense. It's Ryan Kaminsky. He takes it strong, lost it on the way up. Call that a turnover, number 2 of the game committed by North Platte. Still scoreless, 2 minutes and 15 seconds into our ball game. Sluggish start on both ends offensively. Scottsbluff throws it away. That's their 3rd turnover as the sloppy play continues here in the early going for the Bearcats offensively. They'll move the 2-3 zone out a couple of extra steps. Isaiah Mendoza will get off the bench for Scottsbluff. Johnston's mid-range jumper off the mark. Rebounding, here come the Cats. Kellen Harris on the push. Kellen, he'll stop and pop the triple, missed everything, and here comes Ryan Kaminsky. Still scoreless, nearly 3 minutes gone by. North Platte, they throw it away. 6 combined turnovers, whistle, jump ball, possession arrow gives it to North Platte. Still scoreless with 5:09 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-10 North Platte, 10-8 Scottsbluff. Cats have won 4 straight games to get to over 500. Wilco on the left side. Now out high, they swing it right. River Johnston, they'll get a hand in his face. Zimbelman, one dribble along the baseline. They dump it underneath to Cade Moore, and Moore lays it off the square. Cade Moore with the first basket of the game for either club here. A 2-0 start for North Platte. I say start with 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lob underneath to Hari. Got it. Count it. Chance for a three-point play. Tyler Hari cracks the seal for the Bearcats. We're tied at 2. Hari so far this season shooting 75% at the free throw line. And Scottsbluff takes the early lead. 3-2, 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Johnston, they'll run. 2 defenders at him, the run and jump. It was touched, they say, by Talkington off the fingertips. It'll stay with North Platte. Talkington and Coach Golian having a laugh and a smile with one another. Good quick call right there by the head coach. Almost came up with a live ball open for a turnover. They'll bounce it into Moore. Moore will look opposite. Johnston gets rid of it quickly to Coe. Back to River Johnston. They shoot it past middle. Underneath Zimbelman. Shot blocked from behind by Bruner. James Bruner averages just over 1 block per game. He's got that number early. Isaiah Mendoza averaging 9.5 a game for the Cats. Gives them instant offense off the bench. He's on the floor. Hari, now Talkington out high. Talkington to Mendoza, left side. Hari drives baseline, off the square, too strong, goes up, grabbed his own miss, ball's loose. Who touched it last? I think it was out of bounds, last touched by North Platte. It'll stay with Scottsbluff. Schwartz back in, and on for the first time now, Jackson Ostick as Bruner and Kellen Harris go to the Bearcat bench. 3-2 Scottsbluff, 3:39 to go here in the first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter. Student section across the way. Hari got a clean look, couldn't knock down the triple. Ball comes off to Mendoza. It was tipped by North Platte into the hands of Mendoza, and Isaiah lays it in, and Scottsbluff leads 5-2. At 2-3 zone, moving well here early. Mendoza and Ostick, the guards out front. Whipping a pass underneath. North Platte with their 4th turnover. Both teams have turned it over 4 times. Mendoza now talking to the left corner with it is Hari. Shows ball, drives by the defender, and off the square, Tyler Hari. And now we're going to get a timeout taken by North Platte. This will be a 30-second timeout. 7-2 Scottsbluff, 2:50 to play here in the opening quarter. After a slow start offensively for the Cats, they've picked it up here in the last couple of minutes. Tyler Hari's got 5. Isaiah Mendoza has 2 points. A 5-point cushion, 7-2. Girls game earlier, Scottsbluff lost it 50-42. Gracie Hanneborg led North Platte, led all scorers with 21 points in the road win for North Platte. Scottsbluff girls dropped to 15-6. Get a Gearing McCook goal score. Gearing able to come back in the second half and win it 47-39. So they rally and pick up a much-needed home win against the McCook Lady Bison here this evening. Dribbling along the near sideline, Ryan Kaminsky. I think he wanted a little body action, a foul against one of the Scottsbluff defenders. No whistle. That's 5 turnovers committed by North Platte here in the early going. Trevin Hipwell will check in at the next dead ball. And now Scottsbluff, that is their 5th turnover. 7-2. River Johnston catches on the left side. On the drive, Kaminsky went to the left. Again, looks to the official, wanted a foul. No whistle coming. Talkington has it. He'll shoot over a defender. Right corner 3 for Tate Talkington. And Scottsbluff now leading 10-2, up by 8. Will Coe. They'll dump it left corner. That's Zimbelman. He goes to work. It is a lid on the basket right now on the offensive end of the floor for North Platte. 10-2, Scottsbluff trying to go up by double digits. Mendoza in traffic. Oberlin, Hari. Easy two on the stick back. Tyler Hari averages 7 boards a game. He's already got multiple rebounds in this one. A few of them on the offensive end. Cade Moore. Outside Will Coe. He'll put up the triple. That misses badly off the backboard. Hari grabs the defensive rebound. Left side, Mendoza attacks the rim. Hari almost came up with another old board. Instead, it's North Platte on the offensive end here. Moore back to Johnston. River Johnston, Euro steps his way into the paint. He lost it on the way up. Scottsbluff has the basketball. That 2-3 zone doing some work right now against this North Platte offensive end of the floor. Mendoza picks up his dribble. Mendoza to Trevor Schwartz. Schwartz, he's just going to shoot the triple. Off the mark, rebounded by Ryan Kaminsky. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kaminsky in traffic, couldn't get the shot, whistle the foul. 2 shots coming for 6'1" junior. Check that, 6'2" junior. Ryan Kaminsky, the foul on Schwartz, his first. Kaminsky at the line. He'll shoot 2. He's a 66% free throw shooter on the season. And Kaminsky able to convert. Just the 3rd point of the quarter for North Platte. 43 seconds to play. 12-3, Scottsbluff leading by 9. Kaminsky got both. For the lead. Kellen Harris, they run 2 defenders at him. They get the steal. River Johnston. Johnston whips a pass to the right corner. Tonkinson, fresh off the bench and into the game, can't knock down the tray. Caleb Tonkinson, a junior, wide open underneath. Nobody back defensively, and Trevor Schwartz with the quick basket. 14-4, it's a 10-point lead. Into traffic with the left, Kaminsky. Missed it badly. Touching it last, though, was Isaiah Mendoza. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with North Platte. 12-4 with 11.2 to play in this opening quarter. Kaminsky will throw it into Johnston. Up top with it, Tonkinson. 4 seconds to play. Hipwell in traffic, throws it up at the buzzer. A great defensive quarter for Scottsbluff. At the end of 1, it's the Cats on top of North Platte, 14-4 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
Start of the second quarter, Scottsbluff leading by double digits already tonight here at home against North Platte. 14-4, they'll go with Bruner, Harris, Ostick, Mendoza, and Schwartz on the floor to start the second. 14-4. Sloppy for stretches in that first quarter. A combined 10 turnovers between the two teams. Mendoza to Schwartz.
94-1, the brand.
Stick. Jab steps right. Now he'll put it on the floor that direction. Harris on the catch. dribbles behind the arc, right side wing. Harris holds the ball high, cutting, and I think that is a backcourt violation. It was tipped by a Scottsbluff player, and then Ostick ran it down to the backcourt. 6 turnover of the game committed by the Bearcats. North Platte with River Johnston. Cats stay in the 2-3 zone. They'll throw cross court. Johnston along the baseline to Hipwell. Hipwell lost it in traffic. They whip it to the left side. On the catch and knocking down the three is Caleb Tonkinson. Just a 24% three-point shooter, and he knocks one in. Much needed basket for North Platte, trying to answer. Opposite end, left corner, would not go for Isaiah Mendoza. Offensive rebound goes to Scottsbluff, and that pass in and out of the hands. That thing came in hot from Kellen Harris to Jackson Ostick, and he dropped it. And North Platte gets it back. 14-7. 1 minute gone by in the second quarter. River Johnston, their leading scorer, has not scored so far tonight. He averages 17. Johnston to Hipwell. Now, had that pass been in the shooting pocket, that would have gone up for a three-point attempt. Now Zimbelman. There's River Johnston. Good look, and he knocks it down from the right side corner. River Johnston on the board. That play was made by the player in the middle that time, and speaking of plays made, Kellen Harris bangs one home from deep. And quickly back to a 7-point lead, 17-10. Zimbelman loses it. Mendoza picks it up. Ball deflected. Now it's Ostick. Tough bounce pass picked up by Harris. Open look, Bruner for three. I said earlier it was outside of his range. My mistake, James. 3 ball for James Bruner. First made 3 of the season for Bruner. Right side, Tonkinson. He's 1 for 3 from behind the arc as we're trading 3-point field goal attempts right now. Scottsbluff getting the better of it on the last couple of trips. All 4 baskets here in this quarter. 2 for each squad have come from behind the 3-point line. There's the 2 as Isaiah Mendoza makes it 22-12, and now we got a whistle on the Zimbelman travel. North Platte is struggling against the zone at the moment, down by 12. 5:31 to go in the half. We'll visit with Bearcat girls coach Dave Bolish at halftime. Kellen Harris up top. The 6'1 lefty sophomore gives it to Talkington. Down low to Schwartz. Schwartz to the jump hook with a right hand off the square. Trevor Schwartz has 4. That's a pretty looking offensive play there from Schwartz. Very confident on the catch and the move. Plus the finish up top. Now Talkington got a hand on that pass. Deflects it away out of bounds. 4:57 to go in the second quarter. 24-10. Scottsbluff is off to a great start tonight. On the scoreboard up by 14. They have turned it over 7 times. Now they'll run 2 defenders. Talkington gets the deflection. They come up with the steal. In transition. Count it. And a foul. Chance for a 3-point play for Kellen Harris. That's a turnover committed by North Platte. Leads to the run out the other direction. And a timeout taken by North Platte. This thing getting away from them here. 26-10. Cats up by 16 on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leaf Heads.
Chris Cottrell with you on the trail. KDB.TV, of course. Allo Channel 15 and Mobius 1500. Kellen Harris out of the timeout. Converts at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and Scottsbluff up big. They lead it by 17. Kaminsky comes to a jump stop along the baseline. He got fouled by Tyler Hari. Second team foul against Scottsbluff. Kaminsky. Right now, North Platte needs to see the basketball go through the basket. Any bit of confidence much needed right now for the visiting Bulldogs tonight. Kaminsky is 3 for 3 at the foul line. Hari will sit. Check that. So that foul was on Schwartz, his second. My mistake, I said Hari earlier. Kaminsky trying to make it 4 for 4 at the line. Left that one short. Hari grabs the rebound. And Kellen Harris works against River Johnston. Harris pull-up J in the paint, would not go. Johnston has it. North Platte pushing, Euro stepping. River Johnston scores and a foul. Johnston's now got 5, and he'll look for a three-point play. There's one on Tyler Hari. That's his first. Luke Zimbelman on as Tonkinson sits. And Johnston, a 71% foul shooter, converts. 27 to 14 with 4:18 to go here in the first half. Harris with Kaminsky riding him. Kellen Harris loses it momentarily. Scottsbluff maintains possession. Hari down low, wouldn't go. Up high for the tip-in was Kellen Harris. Harris has 8 points in the quarter, and North Platte turns it over on the other end. That is 8 turnovers committed by the Bulldogs. Ostick, Bruner, Mendoza, Talkington, and Hari, the 5 right now for Scott Golian and the Bearcats. Ostick in the backcourt. Fires a pass, and there's a turnover. Open look, right side. Johnston's 3 would not go. Hari a rebound. Tyler brings it across into the front court. Talkington fires a pass down low. Bruner can't score on the way in. Ball loose on the floor, whistle, jump ball, possession arrow gives it to North Platte, 29-14. Cats lead by 15 with 3 minutes and 31 seconds to play here in the first half. Johnston brings it across the timeline. Scottsbluff sitting in that 2-3 zone, extending it quite a bit. There's a near turnover near midcourt. Kaminsky has it. He'll stop and pop. The lefty banks in a free throw line, Jay. Kaminsky has 5. The lead is 13. There's another Scottsbluff turnover. That's number 9 in the half. Zimbelman into the corner. River Johnston up top. Cade Moore on the drive. Soft touch with the right. Left it short. Rebounding. Flat off the miss that time was Talkington. Mendoza. Hari right side. On the wing, now out high that side. Operating in the middle is Ostick. Bruner for a second 3.5. Won't go. We've got a push-off underneath. The foul goes against Luke Zimbelman. Second foul on Zimbelman. Third team foul. Cade Moore will sit. Zimbelman to the bench. It's 29-16. Cats up 13 with the basketball. 2:36 to play in the half. Hari inbounds to Mendoza. Baseline J, left it short. Mendoza saves it inbounds. Outlet pass. Boy, dangerous pass from River Johnston. Out of bounds, last touch by Scottsbluff. He was trying to find Kaminsky on the sprint out the other way. 2:27 to go here in the half. Kaminsky will inbound. Now with the basketball is Trevin Hipwell to River Johnston. Johnston has 6. 2:17 to go in the half. Johnston being defended. Moving out on that zone. Matching up with him was Kellen Harris down low. And missing badly from deep was Will Coe. Caleb Kincaid found him on the look. And now Kellen Harris goes up with the left hand. Missed it. Grabbed his zone offensive rebound. Missing that shot. And another low board for Scottsbluff goes to Tyler Hari. Kincaid called for the foul. 4th team foul. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Kellen Harris, now Hari. They jump Hari. Instead, he puts it on the floor. Gets the friendly roll on the mid-range jump shot. Tyler Hari has 9 points. 8 for Kellen Harris. Those two lead the way in the Scottsbluff backcourt. They lead it by 15, 31-16. Kaminsky. Tough move along the baseline. Goes up strong in traffic, and the lefty gets it off the square. Kaminsky has 7. That leads North Platte. Cats lead 31-18. 75 seconds to play in the first half. Kellen Harris moves it right side. Ostick. Bounce pass down at the feet of Tyler Hari. Picked it up, got rid of it quickly to Harris. Now it's North Platte in the zone. Talkington sitting in the middle. Harris will just shoot over top of everybody. And Kellen Harris starting to come into his own here down the stretch this season. He's got 11 points, all in the quarter for the Scottsbluff sophomore, who's going to be an outstanding high school basketball player. The last few games we're starting to see a lot of those traits shining through. River Johnston, he'll shoot over the zone. That won't go. Bodies banging underneath the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by North Platte. 28.6 to play in the half. Scottsbluff, I'm sure, will look to take the final shot of the half. This is right in their wheelhouse for up 16. Don't give your opponent a look at the basket here to close out the first half. Instead, you take the final shot and see if you can tack on heading to the locker room. Kellen Harris gives it up to Mendoza. Mendoza, t-shirt underneath the game jersey. Now Hari, he'll fire away. Tyler Hari for deep. He's got 12. 3 seconds to go. Johnston just inside half court. He buries one from deep. River Johnston as the buzzer sounds. We've reached halftime. All Scottsbluff at the break. They lead it big over North Platte, 37-21 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
No matter what the groundhog says, you'll be mowing before you know it this spring. The best way to make sure you're ready for the first blades of grass is to take advantage of Sandberg Honda's Spring Tune-Up Special. From now until May 31st, schedule your lawnmower tune-up and receive free pickup and delivery in Scottsbluff and Gearing. As a bonus, schedule service by March 10th and save with the early bird special. Call Sandberg Honda at 436-2179 for details and to schedule your spring lawnmower tune-up today.
Chris Control back with you. We're at halftime of our boys varsity matchup with Scottsbluff up big right now on North Platte, 37-21. Let's rewind to our girls varsity game earlier as Scottsbluff falls at home 50-42 to the visitors from North Platte. We visit now with Scottsbluff head coach Dave Bolish. And Coach, really, there just wasn't a lot of flow or rhythm. And even though North Platte's feeling good about the win, I didn't think there was much flow or rhythm to what they were doing tonight either.
No, I thought the game was really choppy. Early on, you have us with 17 points. They're kind of locked there, whatever it was, 21-24. That's just not a lot of flow, not a lot of rhythm in the game. So I think that just, when it's choppy like that, it's tough for us, especially when we're giving up so much size. That kind of lends itself to getting a little bit sloppy and getting out of our threshold and out of our comfort zone. And so I was really pleased with the defense, because I think that we are giving up a lot of size. We're giving up a lot of size, and there's you got three really quality athletes there. 6'3", 6'2", or 3 in Orr, and then Gracie's going to probably be a multi-sport Division II or a single-sport Division I athlete. So you got some pretty special kids over there that they're working with.
I know Hannahborg had 21, but to me, from my vantage point, when Purdy picked up her second and went out of the game, everything for them bogged down. And then when she's on the floor, I had her for 14 rebounds, and she hits the glass so hard, she saves possessions. And I know Hannahborg's the main attraction, but Purdy sure is something too.
Yeah, she really is. Hats off to her. And I keep telling Tyson you're welcome, because she figured that out against us last year at GNAC. She's a freshman last year, and she kind of had her breakout game against us up there in the tournament. And so, he can thank me later. I'll send him a bill, but she's special. She's super athletic. She's the ultimate garbage person, ultimate garbage player. She's completely content going and earning it on the glass, and she's super effective once she gets it there. So, hats off to them. They played really well. They'd be a force if they were in Class B. They'd be an absolute force if they were in Class B. And so that's a good test for us. But we have to have a short memory. We have to go beat McCook right now. We got to get ready for Gearing. We have to have those two games. And then we got to be ready to rock and roll Friday. We have to have a short memory.
What do you think? What'd you feel your team struggled with most tonight?
I just felt like the ball got sticky. On the offensive end, I thought it got sticky. I thought we didn't move it. I thought that we kind of fell into. My belief is that players will always go to their worst habit under pressure, and I thought that we had some kids do that, because that is a pressure situation. That's a tight game, and you got to continue to move. You got to continue to move your feet. You got to continue to move the basketball. And I thought offensively we got stagnant. So that's something we got to work on. Unfortunately, we spent a lot of time working on that this week. It just hasn't kind of clicked back for us. The good news for us is that we still have a ton of upside. I think we played our two best defensive games the last couple nights. So that was a pretty good team. I thought we did a really nice job on it defensively. I thought we did a great job defensively against Sydney. And we have the offensive weapons. It's going to come together here at the end for us.
McCook led by 5 at halftime over at Gearing, but Gearing storms back and wins 47-39. Nikki Todd had 16, Chloe Freese 14 for Gearing. So tell us a little bit about this McCook team from what you've seen on film.
Yeah, they got a fantastic athlete there in their guard. She's a track star. She shoots it really well. They like to get out and do some 1-2-2 and 2-1-2 press. They'll shorten it down into the half court with the 2-1-2. Try to use some athleticism and some length, and so we're just going to have to be crisp with the ball. I think, and that's our lesson for this week is, you got to get the ball moving. can't get it stuck, and you can't get it sticky in someone's hands, and you can't expect players to make plays one-on-one. We got to make plays away from the ball. So.
Coach Land, when I talked to him for their pregame ahead of McCook, the one word he kept saying was they're scrappy.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they fight and they grind and they're just kind of gritty. You know, I'm glad Coach Land was able to wear them out a little bit for us tonight. So, you know, good for them. We need Gearing to do well. We need Gearing to do well. That's kind of how Power Points works. You know, beat everyone you play. Hope everyone you play does well. So.
All right, Coach. Well, tough one tonight, but first loss to a team in the state here tonight. So.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, 15-6. Nothing to hang your head about. And the nice thing is you get to come back quick tomorrow and get that opposite taste in the mouth. So we'll look forward to that. Thanks for stopping up, Coach.
Thanks a lot.
You bet. Final score from that girls game, 50-42. Appreciate Dave Bolish stopping up for some post-game comments here at halftime. Boys game at the break. It is Scottsbluff in complete control. They lead North Platte 37-21 on the West Coast scoreboard.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
When you call Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Hey y'all, Heather here with Platte Valley Back & Sew. Platte Valley Back & Sew has been a cornerstone in downtown Scottsbluff since 1977. Our family brings over 100 years combined experience in the vacuum and sewing machine industry. We stand behind all of our products with a warranty you can trust and service you can count on. Whether you decide to shop in-store or online at PlatteValleyBackandSew.com, our quality products and customer care shine through. You can buy online, sign up for classes, see a calendar of classes and events, view our newsletter, and stay up to date. Platte Valley Back & Sew, downtown Scottsbluff, and online to serve you.
Quickly taking a look at some of our halftime scoring numbers. Check on stats quickly. Brought to you by Paul Reed Construction and Supply, and also the Rock Pile Division Service and Equipment for Scottsbluff. Already 2 in double figures as we start the third quarter. Tyler Hari with 12, and Kellen Harris has 11. For North Platte, River Johnston, their leading scorer, has 9. Ryan Kaminsky, their second leading scorer, has 7. Luke Zimbelman, just under 10 per game, has been shut out for the first 16 minutes of game action. With all the talent over the years for head coach Scott Goyen in his time at Scottsbluff, he's doing a really nice job coaching this basketball team. Well under 500 a few weeks ago, or 2 under, I should say, for this team. That's a lot. Now they're 2 games over, looking for their 5th straight win here tonight, and they have definitely found themselves here post-holidays. So Scottsbluff in complete control when they have the basketball as we're underway in the third quarter. Tyler Hari attacks the rim. Late whistle, that'll be an offensive foul, a charge called against Hari, and that'll be his second personal foul. But you like the aggressiveness from Hari. Rather than settle for the contested deep 3, put it on the deck, a couple of dribbles, go to the rack strong. Yeah, you pick up the charge, but you establish on film for future opponents, and in game here that this kid could put it on the deck. He'll attack the rim. Tyler Hari becoming a better basketball player individually as this season moves along. There's a steal for Scottsbluff. 9th turnover of the game committed by the Bulldogs. 37-21. Kellen Harris, speaking of coming into your own, he's doing exactly that here in the last 2 weeks. Misses that one a little short, kind of stumbled, leaving the floor on his way up. 16-point lead, a little over a minute gone by in the third quarter. Kaminsky. Scottsbluff in that 2-3 zone. River Johnston. Good closeout by Bruner. Stayed feet planted on the floor. On the drive, a nice little feed from Cade Moore to Ryan Kaminsky. And he's got 9. 37-24. Now Schwartz catches near the foul line. Schwartz, one dribble into a deep step-back jumper. A triple for Trevor Schwartz. He went quick and buried it. 42-23. They throw cross court. River Johnston trying to answer back with a tray. River Johnston now has 12. We've got a whistle. Yeah, I think it was a 2 on this end over here. I think when Schwartz hit this shot, I think his right foot was, if not on the line, fully in front of the line. So I think they're trying to get a look at that maybe. Yep, they're going to call it the 3. So the officials get together, and it's like replay. If it's not definitive, the call stands. No one got a clear look at it, so they'll keep it a 3 ball for Trevor Schwartz. 40-26. Harris, speaking of threes, he launches off the mark. Will Coe the rebound. Now Kaminsky. He leaves it underneath. Cade Moore fouled on the shot, and Cade Moore will get a pair. There's a whistle to keep an eye on. 3rd foul of the night on Tyler Hari, and Jackson Ostick will get up off the bench, and he'll check in here after Cade Moore rolls in the first at the line. Isaiah Mendoza also into the game, so Hari and Harris sit. 23 of Scottsbluff's 40 points now head to the Pine. Moore misses the second. Rebounded defensively that time, Tate Talkington. They throw it up the floor, and that'll be a turnover. Mendoza's pass, I think the North Platte defender touched it and then ricocheted out of bounds off Jackson Ostick. The lead is 13, 5:45 to play in the third quarter. Scottsbluff in the 2-3 zone. Kaminsky. They get it high post to Zimbelman. Back to Ryan Kaminsky. One dribble, deep 2. Offensive rebound. Bruner there for the block shot. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That'll go against Trevor Schwartz. Bruner a clean block up high. And now the 3rd foul tonight on Trevor Schwartz. 2 at the line now, 4 more. Moore 2 for 3 at the stripe. 5:31 to go in the third quarter. North Platte trying to work their way back within striking distance, down by 12. It'll stay that way. Moore back-to-back trips to the line, 1 of 2. Mendoza has it. He'll dribble middle. Now Hari, a quick breather is all for Scottsbluff. He'll come back on with 3 personals. Tate Talkington to Isaiah Mendoza. Mendoza blows right by Cade Moore, goes to the rim, can't score. Moore the rebound, and he clears to River Johnston. Basket here could make it a 10-point game. A 3-ball makes it a 9-point game. High post, deflected. Kaminsky got a couple defenders in the air, and then he walked with it. Hari comes on. Trevor Schwartz will sit with those 3 personals. Schwartz has 7. Trevin Hipwell into the game now, replacing Ryan Kaminsky for North Platte. So for Scottsbluff, it's Bruner, Mendoza, Ostick, Hari, and Talkington. Hipwell, Johnston, Moore. Also Kincaid on the floor, and Zimbelman for North Platte. 4:45 to go in the third. They enter it to the low block. Posting up that time. Hari had it taken away. 11 turnovers in the game for the Bearcats. They dump it down low. Kincaid with a jump hook with a right hand. Up high for the rebound is James Bruner. Quickly to Ostick. Jackson brings it across into the front court. J.O. on the dribble. Right side to Bruner. James hit a three in that first half, and now an errant. Rather than Bruner posting and Hari making the entry pass, it was reversed, and James passed wide of the mark. Older brother Noah, quarterback, probably would have had that one on target, but James can't find the mark. 12th turnover of the game for Scottsbluff. With a high post pass to Kincaid, three ball right side, off the mark, offensive rebound. Zimbelman for three straight away. So every bit of the iron wouldn't drop. Offensive rebound again. Cade Moore working hard down low. He's got 4 points in the quarter, 6 in the game. Scottsbluff's lead is now cut to 10. It's 40-30. Hari trying to answer back. Can't from deep. Ball comes off to Zimbelman. Zimbelman looking to run a little bit. Offensive foul. No, we're going to get a blocking foul underneath the rim. That'll go against Jackson Ostick. 14th foul, first on Jackson Ostick. Tarkinson will come in here in a moment. Zimbelman converts at the line. River Johnston replaces Cade Moore, so we'll keep an eye on rebounding with Cade Moore on the bench. That'll help the Bearcats' cause on the board. Zimbelman makes both, and the lead is 8, 40-32 with 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Scottsbluff basketball. With it is Isaiah Mendoza. Mendoza, back cut. Bruner, and throws it away out of bounds. And now a timeout taken by Scottsbluff. A full timeout. Coach Gullion is not happy with his team's play at the moment. 3:26 to go in the third quarter. Cats lead is now just 8 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Having windows and patio doors installed by Renewal by Andersen is literally a red carpet experience. We treat your home like it is ours. We focus on the details. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors fit right, they keep the outside out, our 20-year warranties and great financing options are second to none. Our installers are very well-trained local experts at proper installation. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors, great products installed by great people. Contact us. Let's talk about your project.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
Scottsbluff need to get their act together here a little over halfway through the third quarter. They led 37-21, a 16-point comfortable margin at halftime. Now their lead's been cut in half to 8 points, 40-32. Scottsbluff still in that 2-3 zone. River Johnston rushing out to defend. Now it's Tonkinson, a three. Left it short, tougher to box out, rebound out of the zone. That leads to an offensive rebound for North Platte. On the drive, it won't go. Offensive rebound, another crack at it. 3 opportunities, no points, and now a blocking foul in the backcourt called against River Johnston. Carter Kelly is a 6'3 sophomore. That's come into the game here for North Platte. Under 2:40 to go in the third. Tate Talkington at the scorer's table. He'll check in at the next dead ball. Trevor Schwartz is back on the floor with 3 personals. Bostick, they swing it left. 3, missing badly that time was Isaiah Mendoza. Missed badly enough. An easy offensive rebound for Kellen Harris, the scoop lefty layup for Kellen Harris on the drive. Smooth as silk. Head to the rim. He's got 13. Lead back to 10. Carter Kelly walked with it. The sophomore has not seen much game action tonight, and he walks from the far side wing. Tate Talkington replaces Jackson Ostick. Scottsbluff playing a 7-man rotation tonight to this point. Talkington, he'll shoot the 3 ball. He missed everything. River Johnston there. He'll bring it across quickly for North Platte. They're kind of pinching him up top, Johnston. Tonkinson's pass tip gathered up by Kincaid. Now Johnston. He'll throw it underneath. Dangerous. Kincaid can't bring it in. Out of bounds. A turnover. 4th of the quarter, 12th of the game. And now Harris heads to the bench. He's limping just a little bit. He looks to be all right. He'll take a seat. He's good. Head coach Scott Golian visiting with him quickly. Grimacing just a little. So that means Ostick's rest did not last long. They'll move it left side. Behind the arc with it is Hari. Tyler Hari has 12. Harris leads Scottsbluff with 13. Mendoza sprinting towards the bucket. Nothing doing there. Circles back out left side. Speaking of attacking the rim, it's Hari. Can't get it. Ball loose on the floor. It is touch last. Multiple players diving after the basketball for North Platte. Out of bounds to Scottsbluff. Kaminsky and Zimbelman are on as Johnston and Trevin Hipwell go to the bench. Hari, Schwartz, Talkington, Ostick, and Mendoza for the Bearcats. Isaiah on the catch. 60 seconds to go in the quarter. Mendoza. He'll drive to the basket. Whistle. Foul's going to go against North Platte. 2 shots coming at the line for Isaiah Mendoza. 3rd foul on Zimbelman. We'll see Caden Patton get off the bench. He'll check in for the first time for Scottsbluff. And it's just coaching here. Coach Golian going to steal 55 seconds of a breather for Schwartz and Hari. Ostick, Talkington, Mendoza, Bruner, and Caden Patton on the floor. Isaiah hits at the line. Couple of makes for Isaiah. 56% shooter on the season. There's a 3 for North Platte. It won't go. Tonkinson knew he was going to be off the mark. Sprinted in, avoided the box out, grabbed the miss, but he stepped along the baseline. North Platte got it to 8. It's now at 12, and Scottsbluff can really put a damper on any sort of comeback here from North Platte with a basket late in this quarter. Not sure they'll play for one here with 30 seconds to go. They might. Along the baseline, it's Mendoza. Lost it. He stepped out of bounds, and that'll give it back to the Bulldogs. Bruner comes back on. 44-32. Kaminsky, right side, Carter Kelly. He holds, puts it on the floor. Has a smaller defender and Ostick defending. Talkington stepped into the passing lane, knocks that one away out of bounds. 10.3 to go here in the third. Scottsbluff leading 44-32. Kaminsky gives it to Tonkinson. Back to Ryan Kaminsky. 6 to play. They shoot the pass to the right side. Carter Kelly hits a 3.
Age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Real estate, from real estate to rental properties to property management, Ally's your friend in real estate. We start the fourth quarter with Scottsbluff leading 44-32. North Platte able to cut 7 points off that 16-point halftime deficit. Bulldogs have the basketball. Leading them in scoring so far is River Johnston with 12. Ryan Kaminsky has 9. 6 in the game for Cade Moore. Tonkinson with 3. Kelly hit that big 3. Now Cade Moore has it. River Johnston, he'll shoot from deep. That's down. Splashdown time for River Johnston. He's got 15 points. Scottsbluff going to have to clean it up on the offensive end as far as the turnovers. I had him down for 5 in the third quarter. Kellen Harris has 13 points, 12 for Tyler Hari. 44-38, a 6-point lead for the Cats. Trevor Schwartz, Tyler Hari, both playing with 3. Hari holds on the perimeter now. Ostick on the left side. Bruner on the perimeter. Trevor Schwartz has 7 points. Isaiah Mendoza has 6. Ostick into the paint. Talkington for 3. Big shot for Tate Talkington. Huge answer after the River Johnston triple on the other end for North Platte. Scottsbluff staying in the 2-3 zone. Up top Kelly. Now Kaminsky. Johnston, they'll move it right side. Oh, they throw backside. Johnston got another clean look. That thing was halfway down, came out on him, and Hari touched it last out of bounds. It'll stay with North Platte. Will Coe comes on for Carter Kelly. 47-38 is our score. Every time Johnston releases, it looks pretty good. He's got a nice looking jump shot. Zimbelman on the right side. Thought about the deep release. And they get it to Kaminsky. They reverse the basketball to the left side. At 2-3, forcing North Platte's offense to start well on the perimeter right now. Coe near midcourt with it. Dangerous, sloppy, lazy pass from one side of the floor to the other. A turnover and a run out as Kellen Harris scores off the 13th North Platte turnover of the ball game. Harris has 15 points. Kellen stays patient, little lob pass. Bruner feeds the corner. Hari can't knock it down. Gotta communicate if you're North Platte. Moore was there, Coe was there. Cade Moore, he's the big guy down low. He wants those rebounds. Coe's got to let him take it. The lead is 11. We get a foul called against Ryan Kaminsky. That's his first. 5:18 to go in the ball game. 49-38. Tyler Hari plays it inbounds. Cutting to the basket is Tate Talkington. Tate's got 8. 51-38. Timeout taken by... Nope. Official near side. Thought he had a timeout called by Matt Kaminsky, the head coach for North Platte. Instead, that was not the case. And I'll play it in from the near side. Coe gives it to River Johnston. Johnston picks up his dribble out near the 10-foot stripe. They enter the pass to Zimbelman at the high post. He goes quickly, and a foul called. This will go against Tate Talkington. First foul on Talkington. 4:56 to play in the game. 51-38 as Scottsbluff. To start this third quarter, a quick triple made it a 6-point game is all. And now they've hit him with a little bit of a run to go up by 13, make it 12 on the Zimbelman free throw. Schwartz will sit. Ostick, Hari, Talkington, Mendoza, and Kellen Harris right now the 5 for Coach Gullion. Zimbelman got both. Timeout taken by North Platte. They trail by 11. They'll keep it right here with 4:56 to play in regulation. Gearing led at home at halftime. Boys action. It was a 4-point game. Gearing girls rallied in the second half. They trailed at halftime, but they pick up a much-needed home victory against McCook tonight. Bridgeport girls beat Morrill 77-57. 20th win of the season this year for Bridgeport. Olivia Ruthie Loomis Girdle, they were impressive on Saturday in the WTC title game win over Gordon Rushville. Then they came out and smacked Gordon Rushville earlier this week. Those games were moved up from the weekend to avoid bad weather. Smart move on those schools' parts earlier this week. Out of the timeout, Kellen Harris throws it away. North Platte with Cade Moore. He misses the layup, and the frustration showing on the North Platte bench. They needed that turnover and basket when he got it back to single digits. Instead, the lead's 11, Scottsbluff with it. Cade Moore, another turnover. Moore reaching in, good foul by Isaiah Mendoza. Some of these passes resembling more early in the season what we've seen here in the second half. Some of these lazy looks on the perimeter that have led to turnovers. Cade Moore hits the foul shot. Moore hits the second. He's now got 8, 6 of his 8 here in the second half. 51-42, back to a single-digit margin, 9-point lead for the Cats. River Johnston gets rid of it. They fire it left side. Bruner, Talkington, right side beyond the arc. Scottsbluff getting rid of the basketball quickly. It's Bruner. Now Ostick out high right. Midcourt with it is Bruner. Wilco defends. Ostick. Zimbelman. Now Moore defending against Tate Talkington. Tate has 5 in the quarter. Reach-in foul called against Luke Zimbelman. 4th foul on Zimbelman. 51-42. 3:51 to go in the ball game. Talkington. We get Harris coming back in along with Mendoza at the next dead ball for Scottsbluff. Schwartz, nearly a turnover, foul from behind. Moore came down and got Talkington. Hard foul. Nothing malicious, just a good, hard, clean foul going for the basketball. Scottsbluff lucky that didn't turn into another sloppy turnover. And Tate misses at the stripe on the first. Frankly, early in the season, this was a bad passing basketball team, Scottsbluff. But as they've grown as a team throughout the year, that part of the game has picked up and grown with more confidence. Tate misses both. Big offensive rebound, though, for Trevor Schwartz. Schwartz, North Platte bench wanted to push off. Ostick gives it to Talkington. 3:16 to play in the game. Tate to Schwartz. Schwartz got fouled, count it, and a chance for a 3-point play. Trevor's now got 9. Coach Kaminsky hot on the no call. I don't think he's complaining really about the foul on that shot attempt. He wanted to push off with the off arm on Schwartz on the far sideline. Second foul on Moore. Trevor barely drawing iron on the free throw. He's got 9. Kaminsky attacks the rim. No call there. Outlet pass to Kellen Harris. Harris, and now a whistle, the foul called on North Platte. That'll send Kellen Harris to the free throw line. Goes against Kincaid. Kellen back to the line. He's now 2 for 2 at the stripe tonight. Kellen Harris has 16 points. And the lead is 12. Ostick and Mendoza out. Hari, Schwartz, Harris, Talkington, and Bruner, the 5 on the floor for the Bearcats. Kellen Comley hits both at the stripe. The sophomore has 17. Emerging here down the stretch for this Bearcat squad. North Platte in the half court against the zone. River Johnston raises up, can't knock down the tray. Kellen Harris with the body lean, couldn't get the shot. Johnston commits the foul. Second personal, 8-team foul, leads 13, and Scottsbluff looking to put this thing away for good here. River Johnston's got a bit of a bloody nose, he'll have to come out. Tonkinson, Zimbelman, and Cade Moore back into the game for the Bulldogs. 55-42, 2:36 to play in regulation. Cats with a double-digit lead. Looks like we need to get some blood cleaned up off the floor. They'll call James Buck down. They're going to have to get his bloody nose sorted out for, it looks like they've got one of their assistants on it. I should have squeezed in a quick break, Nick. 2:36. We'll be good to go here in just a moment. At the stripe will be Kellen Harris. Got him out of rhythm, the bloody nose, and the cleanup job on the floor, and Kellen left it short. Misses both. He's 3 for 5 at the line. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Scottsbluff comfortably in front, 55-42. Tonkinson. Boy, that is a high-arcing triple for Caleb Tonkinson. And that makes it a 10-point game with 2:10 left to go. Wilco nearly came up with a steal on the perimeter. And now Hari throws it away. Up ahead, Kaminsky spins, and a foul. Whistle comes, and Ryan Kaminsky will head to the free throw line. Fourth foul on Schwartz. 2 at the line now for Kaminsky. He's got 9, looking to hit double figures. Can't get it to single digits. Mendoza and Ostick come on, replacing Bruner and Trevor Schwartz. Kaminsky 3 for 5, make it 4 for 6 at the line. He's got 10, 55-46, 9-point lead for the Cats. Kellen Harris picks up his dribble. Mendoza in the backcourt. They'll run another defender at him. Now Ostick, he stepped along the far sideline. Another turnover. That is 9.5. Scottsbluff's up to 18 for the ball game. (55-46). Kaminsky, dribble handoff action. Tonkinson missed that one badly. Mendoza, and a whistle and a foul called against Ryan Kaminsky. And Scott Gullion wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. 1:29 to go in the ball game. Cats lead by 9 on the Let's Go scoreboard.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
1:29 left in regulation. Fourth quarter score at home. Scottsbluff on top of North Platte, 55-46. Lady Cats lost in the girls' varsity matchup, 50-42. And a 1-and-1 opportunity, and Isaiah Mendoza able to knock it down. He's got 7, averages a little over 9 per game. Now Bruner will check in as Isaiah misses the second. Leads at 10. Zimbelman. Now Kaminsky whips a pass to Cade Moore. He'll shoot a 3 out of the right corner. O'Board grabbed by Tonkinson. Ball batted up. It's Kaminsky. Tonkinson drops a 3. Caleb Tonkinson, and will take another break. Timeout on the floor. 56-49 the lead for Scottsbluff on the West Coast School Board.
You may look forward to spending the seasons with family in your home, but not when these critters come knocking on your door. That's where Benzel Pest Control saves the day. Family owned since 1976, we provide prompt, professional, and efficient services to keep your home or business safe and secure all year round.
With 3 generations and more than 4 decades of service to the Nebraska Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming, Benzel Pest Control is the only name in all seasons pest defense.
Basketball coverage on KNEB.TV and radio on the trail. Scottsbluff holding on to a 7-point lead, 56-49 here at home against North Platte. Out of the timeout, they'll break the pressure, get it into the half court, and now they throw it away. The turnovers are really starting to pile up. River Johnston airballs the 3, offensive rebound tipped by Moore, and now it's Kaminsky. Kaminsky left the layup a little short. Ball comes out to Coe. Kaminsky for 3 out of the corner. Too strong off the iron. Rebounded by Tyler Hari with 44 seconds to go. And now we've got a whistle. What's the call? A timeout taken by Scottsbluff. North Platte wanted a walk. Giving it to the officiating crew right now. Matt Kaminsky is about fed up with some of the calls here down the stretch. Timeout on the floor. Cats still lead it by 7 on the West Coast scoreboard.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our amazing team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level. We use CPAPs and BiPAPs too, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with every major insurance company in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help.
56-49, Scottsbluff has been unable to fully wrap this thing up due to a rash of turnovers here in the third and fourth quarters, and a push from behind, a foul called against Ryan Kaminsky.
Number 13, Ryan Kaminsky, third personal foul, 10 team fouls. The free throw line, Tyler Hardy,
2 shots now at the line for Tyler Hari, a 75% free throw shooter on the season. Too strong on the first. Tonkinson and Zimbelman check in. They'll get some more deep shooting options on the floor. 39.3 to play. Hari gets the second. He's got 13. River Johnston drives the lane and lays it up and in. River Johnston with the bucket, 33.4 to play, 6-point game. Timeout on the floor. Back right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Out of the timeout, Scottsbluff basketball leading 57-51. They get it into the front court. A foul on Kellen Harris committed by Trevin Hipwell. So Kellen will step to the line to shoot a pair. On the season, Kellen Harris shooting 75% at the line. He scored a team-high 17, make it 18 points tonight. Had the big game at Alliance last Friday. Coach Golian said he is playing well this time of the season. Perfect time for the sophomore to be coming into his own. This is, nope, got a friendly bounce on the second. Kellen Harris, 6 in the quarter. He's got 19 points. River Johnston attacks the rim. 2 quick ones for Johnston. 7 in the quarter. He's got 19. And a timeout. Timeout taken. A 30-second variety here for Scottsbluff. 19.7 to go. 6-point lead for the Cats. 59-53. As they look to get 3 games over 500 at 11-8. Ahead of a late afternoon start tomorrow at home against McCook. Curious to what kind of weather we'll walk out of the gym into here in a few minutes. Out of the timeout for North Platte, Moore, Kaminsky, Johnston. He's got both nostrils plugged with gauze. That was a bad bloody nose he took. That looks uncomfortable. Gauze jammed up both noses. I guess we're all used to things jammed in the nose here in this era. Now a foul in the backcourt is going to go against Kaminsky.
Foul number 13, Ryan Kaminsky.
Kellen Harris back to the line, shooting for his 20th point of the night. Too strong. Kellen just 4 for 7 at the line in the quarter. 18.1 to play. 2-possession game. Make it a 3-possession game. Kellen Harris leads all scorers with 20. River Johnston goes to the rim, and not what you want if you're Scottsbluff. They foul, the clock stops, nearly gave up the basket in a foul. As is, though, still the clock stops and a chance for free throws for North Platte with River Johnston at the stripe. River Johnston now has 20. 13.3 to go in regulation. The lead for Scottsbluff is 6. And Johnston misses the free throw, and the fouling continues. They'll send Isaiah Mendoza to the line to shoot a pair. Third foul on Johnston. Isaiah at the stripe, 56% this season. He rolls in the first. 4 for 5 at the line tonight for Isaiah Mendoza. He got them both, and that should do it. 10 seconds to go. The lead is 8. Johnston, quick pull-up triple off the front of the iron. And North Platte will not foul. The final score here tonight. Scottsbluff wins it 62-54. We'll get to our Runs a Post-Game show coming up right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Welcome to the Snow Show, boys and girls. Today we'll be learning about safe snow tips. Yay! Tip number 1. When scooping the sidewalk, always deposit the snow on your lawn and gardens. Not only is it environmentally safe, it keeps our streets and gutters clear. Tip number 2. Where there's ice on the ground, use salt only as a last resort. Use no-salt de-icers, which are less harmful to plants, animals, and your concrete. Be safe around snow and ice. Show is brought to you today by Tri-State.
Orthopedics is key to managing and treating bone and joint pain, which most of us experience in our lifetime. Morrill County Community Hospital and their clinics are here to help. Mikhail Taylor, MD, is now welcoming new patients from hand surgery, sports medicine, and fractures and injuries. Mikhail Taylor is specialized in upper and lower extremities, and with her expertise, you're assured the highest quality health care service possible. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska, exceptional care right here at home.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Chris Control back with you tonight here on the Rural Radio Network as we move into our Runs a Post-Game show right now. We've got a final score of 62-54 as Scottsbluff wins it at home by 8 over North Platte. With the win, the Cats improve to 11-8. on the season. North Platte falls to 7-11. We'll look forward to talking with Cats head coach Scott Golian. I'm sure we'll see Coach here pretty quickly, although maybe a little lengthier of a visit than normal. Talking about this game should have been over well in advance of the final 30 seconds of the night. So we'll come back with more on our Wednesday post-game show right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Get to a quick scoring recap brought to you by Paul Reed Construction and Supply. 2 in double figures for Scottsbluff. Kellen Harris led with 13 points on the night. For Tyler Hari, 9 apiece for Trevor Schwartz and Isaiah Mendoza. River Johnston led North Platte. He had 20. We're joined now by a victorious Scottsbluff head coach, Scott Golian. Coach, look, a win's a win. I think I know you'd rather have put that thing away probably earlier than you did. The turnovers in the second half, again, it was kind of ugly with those turnovers, Coach.
Yeah, even in the first half, it felt worse than maybe it was. But
I had you for 19 unofficially.
For our book, nothing says 16. You're probably closer to it off a little bit, but yeah, we turned it over too much. Had some silly turnovers in that first half too, where we could have maybe even got some more baskets. But then the second half, the third quarter was not good with turnovers, and then down the stretch we were not good with taking care of the basketball. Kind of had a chance to step on their throat a little bit, and we just kind of kept letting them hang around, and then I don't know if we got any, 6 points? That was about as close as I got, I think. But,
yeah, 6.
Not enough to feel comfortable until the end, for sure.
And they're the type of team that they got a couple kids that can get hot from behind the arc, as we saw from last year, and you let them hang around, 1 or 2 of those deep ones go in, you're looking at a real tight thing down the stretch.
Yeah, they made a couple shots there late, and, it makes it feel a lot tighter for sure. But I thought eventually we did a better job just handling the ball. We got more free throws, though. We missed way too many. Overall, and kind of down the stretch, it felt like, just make one more out of the 2 or whatever it might be, and you feel a little more comfortable.
Even kids that you expect to step to the line and knock them down, they weren't doing it.
Yeah, it's just the way one of those games goes. I thought we played really good in the first half. The second half was just a little bit different story. They beat us and pretty much handled us in the second half.
That 2-3 zone in the first half really had them out of sorts.
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job in the first half. We were rebounding the basketball. That was the biggest thing. In the second half, we didn't rebound the ball as well, and they took advantage of that. But, yeah, I like the way our guys are flying around. We run into some teams that shoot the ball well. We might have to adjust a little bit, but there's adjustments to be made for it to get those guys off the three-point line. But I really like the way our guys are competing in it.
Yeah, look, big picture. Coming into the year, we knew, lost a ton of talent. The amount of talent you've had here in your tenure has just been through the roof insane. This has got to be one of your better coaching jobs right now, for being honest about things. You've got this team now 3 games over 500. They've won 5 straight now. And after looking like, not a great varsity basketball team early in the season, you've got them believing, and they're playing with a great deal of confidence compared to what they were doing earlier in the year.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you saying that, Chris, but sometimes I think I'm my harshest critic, so at times this year I didn't feel like I did a very good job. Just trying to do the best I can for these kids. They're starting to believe. They are believing. They're playing with more confidence. They've gotten better. They've come to practice and they have worked their tails off, and they always show up, positive attitude no matter what has happened. So it's just a credit to our kids of making sure they're in the gym and they're learning and they're getting after it.
Even at one point, just like a individual moment, Hari could have put up a 3, and I know he got called for the charge, but he put it on the deck, went aggressive to the basket. That puts it on film. Future opponents now are going to say, okay, this kid's going to go to the hole. We got to defend both the jump shot and off the dribble. Kellen's really coming into his own. I had him for 20 to lead all scorers tonight. Trevor's blossoming a little bit now that he's been in the starting lineup. James Bruner hit a 3.
Yep, James hit a 3.
And then he shot another.
I think that's his first of the year.
It is.
But, yeah, good for James. I'm happy for him. Playing at home, hit a 3, always pretty awesome, especially when you're not really considered a three-point shooter.
This team came off a win at Hastings. So, I know it wasn't the prettiest game overall. I'm sure Coach Kaminsky would say the same, but to get a win over a Class A opponent this time of year, that's all good.
Yeah, Coach Kaminsky does such a great job with his kids, and they always compete. And, there's been years where they've come in without winning very many games, and, a lot of times you see a team like that and it might have packed it in, and his teams never do. His teams are always competing, and they're always, pretty disciplined and solid. So to be able to, I thought we were fairly even with them, and I thought it could go either way, and for our guys to make enough plays. Good thing we probably had a 16-point lead at half, but for our guys to come out of here with a win is tremendous this time of year.
Get you out of here on this one. How about a quick scouting report and a key for tomorrow as you take on McCook?
They like to get up and down. They like the three-point shot. That's going to be one thing that we're going to have to take away, and so that's going to have to be. I hope we can do it with some of our zone, but it might have to be a little more man-to-man to make sure that they don't. Because when they really get going, it's because they're hitting threes and they're getting good shots off. And so they're going to compete. They're going to get in here. I don't know what happened tonight.
They were down 4 over at Gearing.
So, it's this trip can kind of be tough, but we know we're going to get their best effort tomorrow, and we got to be prepared.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Coach. Scott Golian, head man for the Bearcats, now 11-8 after a 62-54 home win against North Platte. That'll do it for our post-game chat with Coach Golian. Coach, thanks for stopping up. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. And quickly get to a player of the game here for Scottsbluff, and we'll do that right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Quick Taco John's player of the game will go with Kellen Harris. The 6'1 sophomore had a team-high 20 points tonight, really blossoming down the stretch here in his sophomore campaign. Kellen Harris, your Taco John's player of the game tonight for Scottsbluff. Girl-boy doubleheader right back here tomorrow afternoon. 2 o'clock start for the girls' game. Boys around 3:45. I'll be on the air with pregame right back on the TV side, radio on the trail at 1:45. For Nick and our TV crew tonight, I'm Chris. Scottsbluff splits a home doubleheader. Lady Cats fall to North Platte. Boys win moments ago by 8. We'll do it again tomorrow against McCook right back here at Scottsbluff High School. That'll do it for tonight. So long and good night, everybody.